Testing 1, 2, 3, test.
The following is a presentation of Paola Sports Live. It's time for Panther Sports. On your new home for Paola High School athletics, Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Elliott Group. Hers Incorporated. Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. And Miami County Dance Movement. This is Paola Athletics. On your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.
Good evening and welcome into Paola, Kansas, where tonight the Paola Panthers at 3-12 on the year welcome in the Baldwin City Bulldogs at 9-6 on the year. Paola looking to avenge a loss in their first game against Baldwin. It was actually the first game of the year against Baldwin, a game that they dropped 36-43, and also looking to turn things around a little bit as they've dropped 8 of their last 9, including a game last Friday night where they lost 55-28 to Spring Hill, and then 53-37 on Tuesday night to Lewisburg. So Paola looking to turn things around a little bit here on the Elliott Insurance pregame show. We'll be right back and take a quick look back at some of the stats and games so far this year, and then look ahead to some of the key matchups in this one on the Elliott Insurance pregame show.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
First Option Bank, community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Welcome back here into Paola Sports Live. This is the pregame show brought to you by Elliott Insurance. Pregame show brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group. At Elliott Group, they believe building strong relationships with their clients and their community is the best way to serve them both, with offices throughout the area and online at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Paola Sports Live is also brought to you by Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. Getting you all started here, set to go on the Paola Sports Live pregame show. Paola going to have their hands full tonight with a pretty good Baldwin Bulldog team. As I mentioned, they come in 9-6 on the year, and they come off their largest win of the year for Baldwin in a game 60-18. They won that game on Tuesday night. Now 7-0 against sub-500 teams, and they're taking care of business against the teams that they should take care of business. And Paola, I mentioned earlier, they're on a 2-game losing streak, lost 8 of their last 9. The Panthers looking to turn things around a little bit and get a winning streak going here, get back to those winning ways. I mentioned the first game of the year they played Baldwin, 36-43. They dropped that game, so looking for a little bit of revenge. We're going to take another break here on the Elliott Insurance pregame show, come back and look at some of the key players and matchups in this one and take a little bit of a scouting report on the Bulldogs that come in here from Baldwin City. This is the Paola Sports Live pregame show brought to you by Elliott Insurance. You're watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back here to Paola, Kansas. Back here on the pregame show. Pregame show is brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group. At Elliott Group, they believe building strong relationships with their clients and their community is the best way to serve them both, with offices throughout the area and online at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. All right, let's take a look at the visiting Baldwin Bulldogs in this one, coming to play at 9-6. I mentioned they come off one of their biggest wins of the year, 60-18 against Osawatomie on last Tuesday night. On Tuesday. So they come in with a lot of confidence come in with a lot of confidence, and they returned 3 starters. Lost guard Riley Smith and Izzy Harvey from a year ago, both really good players, but Carly Neufeld is back. She's their leading returner, averaging about 11 points per game, but a pretty balanced team, a team that can shoot from the outside if you let them and leave them open from 3, and that could be one area. It's going to be a key to a game for me for Paola, is they're going to have to limit those open 3-point opportunities, and also going to have to get on the glass because and once they get on the glass, they need to convert because they got 16 offensive rebounds in that last game against Baldwin. Just couldn't convert a lot of the second chance opportunities. So tonight they're going to have to attack that glass and hope to come away with a lot more second chance points than they did in their previous matchup. We're going to take another quick break here on the pregame show, bring you the starting lineups and then the opening tip-off here on Paola Sports Live.
Is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Back here in Paola, Kansas, Ryan Hilmer, Kayla Butler with you, bringing this one live. Paola hosting Baldwin here tonight. A rematch of the first game of the year for Paola, a game they dropped 36-43, so looking to avenge that loss and turn things around here as they've lost 8 of their last 9. Paola Sports Live is brought to you by Go Brawly. It just works. Go Brawly is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawly. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawly.com. All right, let's get you those starting lineups or the probable starting lineups as I peer out amongst the bench. Got the pink jerseys on tonight, does Paola, and sporting a couple different numbers. So as somebody who's already coming in on a little bit of fill-in duty here for play-by-play, it's not much fun when you're just changing numbers around on me. But we'll get it down, Caleb.
That's absolutely right. The majority of them are the same numbers, just a couple here and there that could be mixed around on you. But good to be back, though. I've been gone for about 2.5 weeks, being on vacation and all this and that, but I'm glad to be back on the airwaves with you.
Heck yeah.
And shout out to Colby, having a new baby entered into his family, so congratulations to him. Hope everything goes well on that front.
100%. We echo that. So we'll get you those starting lineups here. First for Baldwin, it's going to be number 1, a 5'6" senior, Marin Frost. Number 2, a 5'7" senior, Carly Neufeld, who's probably the best player, returning starter from them, a senior. This year averages about 11 points per game. Joining her will be a 5'10" junior, number 12, Alyssa Reichard, and a 5'7" senior, number 5, Emma Kate Lang. And also number 32, a 5'3" junior, Bailey Smith. So that's Frost, Neufeld, Lang, Reichard, and Smith for Baldwin. For your Paola Panthers, looks like number 0, Ella Foster, a 5'4" senior. Looks like number 12, a 5'8" senior, Maddie Pitzer. Number 20, a 5'9" senior, Maggie Kalk. And 25, a 5'10" senior, Ava Kale. And I believe 32?
34. It's
34.
Downham. Audra Downham. She's not on that.
I don't have it on my spotting board here, so I'm going to add her right now.
Audra Downham, that's her name, a freshman
Audra
in the
Downham.
starting lineup.
All right, yeah, a freshman getting the start tonight, so here we go. Getting you all set for tip-off here between Paola and Baldwin. The Panthers versus the Bulldogs, and apologize, we're going to get that, try to get the scoreboard sorted out a little bit here. Got Bulldogs cut off a little bit. But either way, it's Panthers versus the Bulldogs. Paola 3-12, Baldwin 9-6 coming into play. We're about ready to get this one underway here on Paola Sports Live. Tip 1 by Paola. They'll start with it on offense. Man, well, actually a 2-3 zone look almost. Matchup 2-3 zone coming from Baldwin. Ryan Hilmer, Caleb Butler with you, and Paola Sports Live. Turnaround hook shot, no good, off the mark. Marin Frost gets her first rebound.
Good offense by the Panthers, just Kale wasn't able to finish that one.
Baldwin, a pretty balanced team offensively. I was Reichard missing it with the right hand, and rebound down to Yasmin Rutledge.
That's Maggie Kalk.
No, Maggie Kalk, I'm sorry. Yep, that's the first change of numbers that got me there.
And then Kalk with the coast-to-coast for the bucket, first bucket of the game, and Panthers have that 2-0 lead to start.
Riker tries a 3, that's no good. Rebound down to Paola, and here they come again. Foster's got it up top, looking for Pitzer on the right wing. She works it inside. Nicely done there by Ava Kale, the senior, her first 2.
Good body control and good patience by Ava Kale. Backed in on the defender, knew where she was, made a good turn, and got a good kiss off the glass.
There's going to be a reach, and first foul called on Ella Foster, the senior. First team foul.
Now we saw this happen in the first game of the year when the Paola Panthers lost to Baldwin in Baldwin. Panthers got out to a good start in the first quarter, had a first quarter lead, and then fell apart the rest of the game. See if the Panthers can stay up and not fall behind against Baldwin this time around.
Yeah, nice defense there on Frost. This ball getting whipped around. Here's Carly Neufeld, the senior leader for the Bulldogs. Gets it back to Reichard. Now an open 3 for Frost. She is a good shooter, and she knocks that one through.
Like I said, good shot by Frost. Panthers got to be quicker to find her defensively. Cannot let her get out there and shoot open shots all night long. She'll hurt you.
And that's going to be the first turnover of the game.
And that's been a bugaboo for the Panthers all year long. A lot of bad turnovers, so to speak. Just inopportune time for turnovers. The Panthers have done that too much this year.
They got to take care of that ball. Here's Frost, another open 3 in the corner, and she hits the second of the night. So that's one goal for sure, and then a turnover and a turnover and a foul. I guess they got.
Yeah, they're going to get Pitzer for the foul.
Pitzer. Second turnover of the game, first foul on Pitzer. I was just getting ready to say, Baldwin, a pretty good three-point shooting team. If you leave them open, I mentioned that in the pregame there. Find Lang in the lane, and she gets hit hard, and she'll have a chance from the line. First personal foul on Ava Kale.
And too slow defensively by Ava Kale. Lost the back cut, backside screen. Left an easy layup. Kale had no choice but to foul. And that's 2 quick fouls in succession for the Panthers there, right there.
Emma K. Lang, a senior, knocks down the first free throw. Only a 54% free throw shooter is Lang, but has been improving throughout the year. 1 of 2 from the line that time.
A little pressure showed by Baldwin here. Panthers have struggled against man pressure all year long.
That's something Baldwin really likes to do. They like to get out and pressure the other team, try to force a lot of turnovers. So that'll be one of the big keys for Paola is to take care of that ball. There's a three-pointer by Ella Foster from the corner. Nice shot by Ella.
Good find by Calc to find Foster wide open the opposite wing. A big-time shot to tie the game at 7.
7 up here, just underway in Paola. The visiting Baldwin Bulldogs in town on a Tuesday night. There's the first turnover for the Bulldogs.
Panthers got fortunate there. Ava Kale got caught on the high side, just a little too far on the lob. Panthers will take the turnover.
There's Pitzer being hounded by Bailey Smith all the way up the floor. Gives it to the freshman, Audra Downham. Good post position there and flipped up and in by Ava Kale.
Ava Kale's so good down on the post. When she gets that deep, it's almost guaranteed basket most of the time.
It's good offense so far being shown from the Panthers. Emma K. Lang in the lane, no good, but Reichard an offensive rebound, and she'll have 2 from the line.
And Coach Butler's not going to like that whatsoever. You had 3 Panthers right around the rim, and it somehow found the lone Baldwin Bulldog underneath the basket, and now 2 more free throws coming for the Bulldogs. 4-0 on the fouls in this first quarter.
First shot no good from Reichard. She's a 47% free throw shooter, so Baldwin, a team that is not the best from the line, I should say, to complete that thought. Some pressure here from the Bulldogs, looking to turn over Paola. They do a nice job breaking it. There's a nice little mid-range jumper from Calc.
Really nice shot from Maggie Calc there. The Panthers have good flow offensively so far in this game, 4 minutes into the first quarter.
Yeah, doing a really nice job breaking that initial pressure from Baldwin and then getting into that offense. Bailey Smith driving the lane. She almost turned it over, but that ball's going to be kicked, they said, and it'll stay here.
Yeah, disaster avoided there for Baldwin. Nowhere to throw that pass. Got fortunate that it hit Calc in the foot, and it stays in Baldwin's possession.
Carly Toot flips one up with the left hand and in. She's also a senior.
That was good position by Ava Kale defensively. Just a better shot by Carly Toot over the outstretched arms of Kale.
Pretty back and forth affair here so far in the first quarter. It's going to be a tie ball, jump ball. Nice job by Carly Neufeld that time, tying it up with Ava Kale, and possession's going to go Baldwin's way.
And that's unfortunate for Ava Kale. Normally you tell the player to keep the ball high, but you really don't want to get it up over your head. That's where hands can get in there involved as well. She's got to bring that down to her chest and be stronger with the ball. Unfortunate turnover there for the Panthers.
Carly Neufeld left open. Three's off the back iron, no good. Battle for the rebound. It's going to be tipped out of bounds, going to stay here. It was Calc and Reichard battling in there for that rebound.
Good effort by Calc to try to bring that down. Just couldn't quite bring it down, and then it went off her hand out of bounds to keep the ball with Baldwin.
Almost a steal there, and it's going to be a turnover by Reichard as she shuffled the feet a little bit.
And she saw an open lane, but got a little too quick, shuffled the feet before the dribble. Another turnover for the Bulldogs.
Timeout called there. A nice timeout. Timely one for Paola. That's their first. Yeah, 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them here. You're watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live.
There's the push, and it is a touchdown, Lewisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit GoBrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes!
You two really need to get Go Brawley.
(11-10) Panther lead here early, first quarter. Coming out of the timeout. Looking for help is Pitzer. She finally finds Ella Foster, and Paola can set up some half-court offense here.
Oh, what a
Nice catch in there. Yeah, you're right. It was Ava Kale, and she got fouled, and she'll go to the line for a couple.
That was a tough pass by Ella Foster. Tremendous catch by Ava Kale, and then draws the foul. 2 more free throws for the Panthers. First free throws of the game for the Panthers. First foul against the Bulldogs.
First shot off the mark from Kale. She had 4 points, 8 rebounds in that opening game against Baldwin. Second shot's in, and she's got 5 here in the first quarter. Ooh, Reichert almost looked like she traveled there, got away with it. Neufeld scoops one up, no good. Rebound down to Kauk.
Good drive and play by Neufeld, just couldn't quite finish with that left hand. Break for the Panthers, now a chance to extend the lead.
Yeah, Panthers playing pretty good defense, and offensively it looked pretty smooth so far as well. But there is a travel and the 4th turnover of the game for the Panthers.
Just the unforced turnovers again have hurt the Panthers all year long. Right there, just an unforced turnover by Ella Foster. Got to know when you pick up your dribble, you can't move anymore, and it's just an uncostly turnover there. Now the Baldwin has a chance to tie or take the lead for the first time in the game.
Sophomore Yasmin Rutledge checks into the game. Also, Abby Ediger has come in, a fellow sophomore. Here's Frost again. She's made a couple, and that one off the back iron, but she's going to get her own rebound. Paola doing a nice job closing out on these shooters. Good help defense there. Ooh, another one from Frost. She banks it in. Might not have meant to do it, but she'll take it.
That's good closeout defense by Ediger. Just a tremendous shot by Frost. Got a little lucky with the kiss off the glass, but she'll certainly take it. What is that, 8 points for her in this first quarter?
Yeah, 8 points in the first good quarter here from Maren Frost. I'm not sure she called bank on that, Caleb, but we'll give it to her.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. The bank's always open,
That's
no matter
right.
what time it is. It can be midnight. It can be 12 o'clock in the afternoon. It doesn't matter.
5th Paola turnover there, and we're going back the other way with Baldwin.
It's just been the inconsistency of the Panthers so far this season. They have stretches where they look really good offensively, look really flowing, knocking shots down, and then you have spurts like they have the last couple possessions where they've turned the ball over. But they're going to get a break here with an offensive foul.
Yeah, illegal screen. They're going to call on Emma Kate Lang. That's her first. Here comes Pitzer quickly down the other way, and she'll get a foul on the floor. Baseline out of bounds.
It's on number 32 of the Bulldogs. That'll be her first.
Bailey Smith, the junior. 3rd team foul for the Bulldogs. 4 on Paola already. Nice pass. Yep. That was Pitzer finding Kauk.
That's a good inbounds pass right there. Good find by Pitzer to find Kauk and a little kiss off the glass.
It's a really nice baseline out of bounds play and a travel there from Reichert. Going back Paola's way, 3rd turnover for Baldwin.
And Kauk backs up for that basket with good defensive position in there, forcing the travel. See if the Panthers can extend the lead here in the last minute of this first quarter.
Yeah, been a really good first quarter, back and forth. But Paola has more than held their own. 2-point lead. Pitzer trying to find a lane on the right side, swings it back out top. Here's an open three for Mead. That's Jade Mead.
That's that was actually number 22, Yasmin Rutledge.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Rutledge with the three.
I thought I saw 32. It was 22. I apologize. Neufeld a floater in the lane, no good. Rebound down to Pitzer. Ooh, missed a bunny that time. Did Calc, but it's going to stay down here with Paola.
You normally don't see Calc miss many of those underneath the basket. Just fortunate there for Baldwin, but the Panthers do maintain possession.
Get it back into Calc, pretty good position. No foul call and flipped it up and in somehow. What about that shot, Caleb?
I think that one was a little bit lucky. That ball was blocked, and it took a right track right into the basket. The Panthers on a run.
Ooh, Frost tried a last-second shot, no good, so we will go to the end of one. 19-12, Paola leads it here. You're watching Panthers basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Grandma. I'm really sorry. I won't be able to make it today. I have way too much homework, and you don't have enough internet.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I need more internet in my house.
Well, you could have just called, right?
Oh.
Call Go Brawley today.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Back here in Paola, Ryan Hilmer, Caleb Butler, bringing you this one on a Tuesday night. Waiting to get our camera back in action here, but I can tell you that Pitzer got fouled by Carly Neufeld, her fourth team foul. 19-12, Paola leads it here. Really good first quarter on both ends of the floor from the Panthers. Downham's checked back in. She's got it, the freshman. She gets tied up. And we're going the other way with Baldwin. The Panthers have gone just 1-8 since the start of January, so 2023 has not been too kind to the Panthers, but looking to turn things around. Reichert driving in with the left hand. That's a nice drive from Melissa Reichert for her third point. Quickly back the other way comes Calc. It's blocked out of bounds by Alyssa Reichert, and we'll stay here. Another baseline out of bounds for Paola. Pitzer finds Calc open for three. That's too strong. Off the mark, Marin Frost with another rebound. Ball's turned over. Downham's got it. Coming the other way for Paola. Foster in the corner finds Calc. Trying to get it into Kale. Foster trying to find a driving lane. Gets shut down. Good help defense from the Bulldogs. Here's Pitzer, tries it with her right hand. Drives baseline, gets shut off, and turns it over.
Good start here to the second quarter for Baldwin. Got a basket and forced the Panthers into a couple turnovers, and now 2 free throws coming as well.
Yeah, that's second team foul called on Ava Kale. So second foul on the senior. She's got to be careful. Either that or she might be sitting down here for a little while. She will check out. First shot was good by Reichert.
And I got a number down there. That three-pointer that the Panthers made in the first quarter, it was Ellie Smale, number 22.
Okay.
Ellie Smale, the freshman, that made that three-pointer, so it was not Rutledge.
Got all sorts of numbers games going on here tonight.
That's it.
I love it, though, the pink jerseys.
Hey, you got to support breast cancer.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. And number 35 for the Panthers checked into the game. That's Brylan Wicker for the Panthers down low.
She's got it right there, swings it out to Downham. She's going to try a three. Almost banked it home, but nice offensive rebound that time by Ediger, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Good job by Abby Ediger to not give up on the play, and then she draws the foul. 2 free throws for the sophomore.
Ediger drops the first one.
Stops that mini 4-0 run that the Bulldogs had to start the second quarter. She makes them both.
Right back the other way comes Chloe Neufeld, the younger sister of Carly. She's just a freshman. Here's the older sister, Carly, driving in, trying it, no good. Rebound to Wicker. Paola comes the other way. Here is Foster. Ooh, and a travel there. 8th turnover already for Paola. Those are starting to pile up a little bit now.
That's an unfortunate turnover there. Downham couldn't quite handle the handoff. She bobbled it a little bit, and then before she corralled it, she obviously took some steps. That's an uncostly, another unforced turnover for the Lady Panthers.
Yeah, Pitzer checks back in for Paola. 5-point Panther lead. Reichert's got it at the elbow. She loves to go to that left hand. She did right there. Chloe Neufeld probing the lane, gets it back to Reichert, who then traveled with it. 5th turnover for Baldwin. Both teams being a little careless with the ball.
And here comes the freshman into the game who made the 3 in the first quarter, Ellie Smale. A really talented freshman. Her first varsity action of the year, however. But she is very, very talented.
All right, welcome to the show, Ellie. And she showed it there with that first 3 she dropped. Going to get called for a travel there. It was pretty good physical defense from Emma K. Lang.
That was a good pass by Kalk to find Smale down low, but again, couldn't quite handle the pass, shuffled the feet. 3 straight travels, 2 by the Panthers, 1 by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's kind of been part of the story so far, as it's been back and forth, but also been back and forth in terms of giving each other turnovers. And there's a carry on Chloe Neufeld. She kind of trapped that against her hip. So 6th turnover for Baldwin.
Unfortunate last couple possessions here. It was good flow offensively for the majority of this first half, but the last couple possessions for both teams been really sloppy with 3 travels and a carry.
You can see that pressure from Baldwin. That's what they try to do. That's their philosophy, is get that full court press on, try to speed teams up, not just physically but mentally, try to speed them up and get you to make mistakes. There's Kale. Yeah, it's Kalk, sorry. Another 2 for her.
Nice little baseline short corner jumper by Kalk, and nice little touch. Panthers up 7. Big time answer.
Drops a 3 there. Not really a 3-point shooter, but Baldwin gets it right back and then gets it right back. Paola. Back-to-back quick turnovers there.
That's another one.
Another one is Kalk's called for the offensive foul.
Both teams getting sped up a little too much right now. Baldwin's going to take a timeout.
Yeah, I think both teams willing to take this timeout and just calm the girls down a little bit, take a deep breath. We'll take it with them. Here you're watching Panther basketball here on Paola Sports Live.
Community Pharmacy redefined. That's Vose Pharmacy in Lewisburg. Kevin Vose and his staff are redefining the expectations of a community pharmacy by providing customers with the most comprehensive and innovative prescription and wellness plans available, with a great selection and understanding of the latest treatments, including a wide range of Cannabis Naturals CBD products. Let Vose Pharmacy meet your family's prescription needs quickly and accurately. Vose Pharmacy, locally owned and operated. Call 913-837-3784 or visit vosepharmacy.com.
Welcome back to Paola. The Panthers welcoming in the Bulldogs from Baldwin tonight. And they're off to a 4-point lead here with under 4 to go in the first half. Frost looking for some help, finds Lang. Good defense being played by the Panthers here. But a foul going to be called in, a continuation for Reichard. She'll get the chance for one more at the line on a nice left-handed drive.
A really nice drive by Reichard. Looked like Edgar had the position initially, but then she got beat around the corner and committed the sin by fouling Reichard, and now an and one to try to get this down to a 1-point game.
Yeah, initially it looked like really good defense being played by Paola, but nice job by Baldwin to stay patient and keep at it. There's that full court pressure once again. Panthers able to break it, and the foul called on the freshman Neufeld. It's her first 6-team foul. Next foul, everybody's shooting free throws. Both teams in the bonus now.
Panthers need a bucket here. Quick 6-0 run by the Bulldogs. Have gotten it down to 1 after the Panthers had a 23-17 or 23-16 lead just about a minute or so ago.
Yeah, there's a travel and another turnover. Number 12 already in the first half.
Again, like I said, Ellie Smale is really talented, but she got a little quick-footed there. 2 straight turnovers for Ellie Smale.
And the freshman knocked down a 3 earlier in her first varsity action of the year. Frost trying to drive Lane. Nice job by Pitzer to cut her off. Good defense by Kalk, but Lang able to lay it in.
And the run continues for the Bulldogs. It's now 8-0. That's their first lead since it was 6-4 early in the first quarter.
Pitzer looking to attack this full court pressure. Now gets trapped, needs some help, and then turns it over. Frost open at the top for another 3. That's short, no good. Rebound down to Ediger. .230 to go in the first half. Paola has relinquished the lead. They've led pretty much throughout, but Baldwin has battled back here and taken a 24-23 lead.
And now an opportunity for the Panthers to get the lead back if Ediger can make these free throws as she draws the foul on the in the short corner on number 5, Emma Kate Lang.
That's the second personal on Lang. She'll sit down as Toot and Carly Neufeld check back in.
Ediger just made 2 free throws a moment ago. See if she can do it again. Makes the first.
Got one more coming. Some of the girls getting a little antsy. Ediger 3 for 3 at the line. Make it 4 for 4.
Clutch free throws for the sophomore. Panthers have the lead once again.
Carly Neufeld trying a 3 and knocking it down. It's one girl you definitely cannot give any space to is Carly Neufeld. It's her first 3 points of the game. Here's Kalk trying a 3 for the answer, and that's good.
Big time shot for Maggie Kalk. She doesn't shoot many of those. That's a big time answer for the Panthers to regain the lead back, and 4th we go here tonight.
Yeah, Kalk had 19 points, 8 rebounds in that first matchup against Baldwin. She's got 13 first half points. That shot's no good. Rebound down to Kauk. Oh, almost a good find there from Pitzer, just a little off the mark. Another turnover.
Yeah, that's one of those turnovers that Coach Butler can handle because it was the right idea by Pitzer, just a little too hot for Ediger to handle. As Wicker and Jocelyn Fuller check in for the Panthers.
1:31 to go here in the first half. Stay tuned for halftime. The halftime show is brought to you by Rusty Walters Farm Bureau Financial. Recap what's happened here in the first half and run down some of the first half numbers for you.
Mistake there by the freshman Audra Downham. Reached in and committed a foul. Now 1-1 coming for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, definitely don't
Neufeld.
Don't want to get caught reaching at any point, especially when the other team's in the bonus like this. Give them some free opportunities, but Neufeld misses the free throw. Kauk the rebound. Quickly the other way. Gets trapped in the corner by 3 Bulldogs. Somebody's got to be open. That throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, just disaster there for the Panthers. The one place you cannot go and pick up your dribbles in the corners. And like you said, they triple teamed Maggie Kauk. Somebody had to have been open, but they couldn't get it to anybody and threw it behind the basket. Another turnover for the Panthers.
Carly Neufeld, the senior. Nice spin move, getting in the lane, but rejected and foul called. Pitzer played some pretty nice defense, but I think they're going to get her for the body.
Boy, Coach Butler's not happy at all with that call. She was almost halfway on the court. She got to be careful. Don't want to get teed up on that, but she was not happy whatsoever with that call.
First one good from Neufeld, but yeah, it looked pretty clean up top. I think she might have got her with the body, if anything. A tough break for Paola because Neufeld, pretty good free throw shooter. I say that as she misses the second.
You did the announcer's jinx.
That's right. 50 seconds left here for Paola. Downham's got it. Into Kauk. She gets triple teamed again. Going the other way. 16 unofficial first half turnovers. It's a lot.
That is a lot. And you're somehow tied in the ballgame.
Yeah. Just not really getting enough shots. Shot attempts up on the offensive end would be your one kind of pitfall right now. But defensively, you've been playing pretty well against a pretty good offensive team in the Baldwin Bulldogs.
Looks like the Bulldogs are going to settle for the final shot of the half. Panthers need to lock down defensively.
Here's Frost in the corner. She's been hot, and she connects once again with another 3. 11 first half points from Maren Frost. 3 threes. Helps Baldwin take a 3-point lead into the half. It's 28-31. Paola trails it. Halftime show coming up next here on Paola Sports Live.
Bureau has been a proud supporter of the Paola Panthers for more than 20 years. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their #1 goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Agent Rusty Walters and his team of Alicia Shea, Maria Dirty, and Brett Fisher take pride in the relationships they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, contact Rusty, Alicia, Maria, or Brett at 913-294-2737. Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Halftime here in Paola. Panthers trail it by 3 to the Baldwin Bulldogs. 28-31 the tally here after one half of play. And it was a pretty back and forth, evenly matched first half, Caleb, but one that offensively just way too many turnovers for Paola. It's unofficial. I got them at 16 first half turnovers. That's quite a bit for one game, let alone one half of play. So I think if they can clean that up offensively, it's been a pretty good on that end of the floor for the Panthers.
Yeah, exactly. Like you said, when they haven't turned the ball over, they've been fairly efficient offensively, getting good looks. I've knocked down most of them, but it's just been that bugaboo that's hurt the Panthers all year long, has been those unforced turnovers. I guarantee you at least 10 of those turnovers were unforced turnovers, and Coach Butler is not going to be happy whatsoever at all in that locker room because of that. But on the bright side of things, you can say, hey, we've had that many turnovers, and we're only down 3 at halftime. So
yeah, exactly.
You take the yin with the yang there with Coach Butler, but Coach Butler, for the most part, has to be pleased what she's seen offensively. Defensively, been up back and forth. You lost Frost a couple times, and Frost buried that 3 in the corner to end the half. So Panthers got to do a better job finding her, not letting her get those open looks.
Yeah, I agree with you. They've done a pretty nice job on Carly Neufeld, the senior leader, but also a senior, Maren Frost. Like you said, she has 11 first half points and got free for 3 pretty wide open threes, you have to say. You got to do a better job of getting a hand up and closing out on her and Neufeld, because those are 2 shooters that can really help you. But I'm with you on the offensive end. They've done a pretty good job of getting some good looks. If they can just take care of the ball and get some more shot attempts up, then should be in store for a pretty good second half here. It'll be a bit of a disappointment because Paola led this thing 19-12 after the first quarter, but now trail it by 3 here at halftime as Baldwin came storming back in that second quarter. So we'll see what plays out in the second half. We'll take another break here on the halftime show and bring you some of the halftime stats. The halftime show is brought to you by Rusty Walters, Farm Bureau Financial Services in Paola. Rusty and his team have been serving Paola and the surrounding area for more than 20 years. As your hometown agent, Farm Bureau Financial Services has the products to protect you with the service and customer care you've come to expect. Call 913-294-2737 or stop by and see them at 11 South Pearl in Paola. Take a break here, come back with some of the first half numbers. You're watching Lady Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Stupid Go Brawly internet.
Go Brawly allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit GoBrawly.com to learn more.
First Auction Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
31-28, the Panthers trail it here at halftime. Halftime show brought to you by Rusty Walters, Farm Bureau Financial Services in Paola. Paola Sports Live is also brought to you by Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678. Time to run down some of the first half numbers for you. These are unofficial, of course. I may have missed a couple of things here and there, but first for Baldwin, the 5'6" senior Marin Frost had a really nice first half, led the way for the Bulldogs with 11 points. Also pulled in 3 rebounds. Carly Neufeld, fellow senior, only 4 points. Emma Kate Lang, another senior, added 3 points, a couple of rebounds. Alyssa Reichert, a junior, added 10 points. Carly Toot came in off the bench, added 2, and that all adds up to 31, and that's the 3-point lead that Baldwin has here against Paola. For Paola, it was a really nice first half from Maggie Kauk. I'm always looking for that number 13 on her back, but she's wearing number 20 tonight. The 5'9" senior had 13 first half points to go along with 5 rebounds and played really nice defense, a couple of really nice assists as well. So a nice first half from Maggie Kauk. The sophomore Abby Ediger had a nice first half too, 4 of 4 from the line, 4 points, a couple of rebounds. How about Ava Kale, the senior, 5 points in a pair of rebounds for her. And then Ellie Smale, did I say that right? All right, she got her first action. The freshman came in, knocked down a 3, so she added 3 points, and that adds up to 28, 31-28. Paola trails it here at the half. One big key number that was a positive, we mentioned the 16 first half turnovers. That was a negative for the Panthers, but a positive 5 of 6 from the free throw line, and they did a pretty good job at converting once they got there. So we'll look to see if they can do some more of that here in the second half and take back that lead from Baldwin. We'll take one last break here on the halftime show and come back with the second half action from Paola. You're watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
All right, apologize. Had to cut the commercial break a little bit short there. Unfortunately, they don't wait for the media here in high school basketball. So back to the second half action. And as if I wasn't struggling enough with the numbers, Maddie Kauk has now changed her number again. She was 13, then 20, and now she's going to be number 32.
And the Panthers start the second half like they did the first half, a turnover, just unfortunate turnovers in inopportune times.
Yeah. Really got to do a better job taking care of that basketball. Here's an open three for Carly Neufeld. The senior misses it. Riker does well to keep that in play, but rebound eventually comes down to Kale.
That was a deep three by Neufeld there. That was NBA range.
So Paola looking to get it going on this end of the floor. Kale no good on that shot. Rebound down to Emma Kate Lang. Paola did a pretty nice job keeping Neufeld in check. Only 4 points in the first half. She averages just under 14 a game, and that's going to be a foul called on Kale. Fouled Lang, and she'll go to the line for a couple.
And that's unfortunate for Ava Kale. She had positioning. All she had to do was stick her hands up and make Emma Kate Lang make a tough shot, but she came down on the arm of Emma Kate Lang. It was an easy call by the official. And now here's 2 free throws for Emma Kate Lang. That's the third on Kale.
Yeah, that's a big foul because that's a big presence inside that you can't afford to have her really sit down for an extended period of time. Can't have her picking up her 4th foul either, so got to play smart here if you're Ava.
Absolutely, as Coach Butler's keeping her in the game. Definitely cannot pick up that 4th foul.
Yeah, sorry, Caleb. Second shot good as well from Emma K. Lang. 3 of 4 from the line. She's really improved her free throw shooting over the course of the year. I mentioned she's a 54% free throw shooter, but that stroke looks much better than 54%. Here's Foster needing some help. She finds cross court and a foul called, and 2 shots coming for Maddie Pitzer.
That looked close to almost being an offensive foul, but the officials say she did not get over there in time, and it's 2 free throws for the best shooter on the Panthers, and Maddie Pitzer.
First point of the game for Maddie, 5'8" senior. Had 7 points, 5 rebounds in that first matchup with the Bulldogs. Second shot good as well.
And Coach Butler does put Ava Kale on the bench with those 3 fouls as Brylan Wicker checks in for Kale.
Gonna need some big minutes here from Wicker. Nice driving lane for Carly Neufeld. She gets hit and 1 opportunity coming up.
That's too easy for the Bulldogs. Neufeld loves to drive. You got to be able to cut her off or at least force her to the baseline. Panthers did none of that. An easy layup and the and 1 on top of it.
Yeah, I mean, that was just a straight line driving attempt from the corner.
And that foul was on Wicker. That was her first. Here comes Kale right back into the game as Wicker goes back to the bench. So Kale was on the bench for maybe 10 seconds.
Yep, got a quick breather, back at it. Baldwin coming out with more of that full court pressure here. Pitzer gets it in the corner, needs some help. That's not where you want to have it. Nice job breaking the press this time, though, as Foster brings it up and a half-court offense gets initiated.
It's good offense there by the Panthers. Not much Baldwin can do there. Nothing to do but foul Ava Kale, because like I said, if Ava Kale gets that ball on the block, about 75% of the time, that's going to be a basket.
Yeah.
Or at least a foul.
Does a really nice job getting good positioning, gets the work done early. Baseline out of bounds, and a travel on Audra Downham.
No, and Ava Kale coming up lame on that right ankle. She may have twisted it on that last play. She does not look very good right now.
That is not good for Ava, not good for the Panthers. Hopefully she'll be all right, just able to walk it off. But we'll see. For now, she's going to take a seat. Neufeld, left-handed drive, gets it rejected by Pitzer.
Look out.
And almost a turnover, but a nice block that time for Maddie Pitzer. Let's get that stuff out of here.
That was a great block by Maddie Pitzer, but again, a little too easy for Neufeld, just a straight line drive from the corner. Fortunately, Pitzer was there to swipe it away.
Pitzer picks up her dribble, needs some help now. A timeout called by Jamie Butler. full timeout. We'll take it with them here. 30-36, the Panthers trail it in the third quarter. You're watching Panthers basketball on Paola Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Panthers trying to battle back here in this one. They led it 19-12 after one quarter, but found themselves trailing by 3 at half and now trail by 6 just a few minutes into the second half.
Panthers need to find a way to get some momentum offensively to get in to cut into this Bulldog lead. Been a little sloppy here in the second half.
So here's Pitzer trying to find an avenue inside. Nothing doing is Bailey Smith. Pretty nice defense there and almost comes up with the steal. Nice hustle from Pitzer to sprint back and retrieve that ball. See the physicality that Baldwin plays with though on the defensive end, and that's a little too physical there from Smith. She'll get called for the foul.
The Panthers always seem to be dribbling into tight situations. You saw Pitzer there. As soon as she crossed the timeline, went right towards the Paola bench and right into a double team. Got to have better court awareness.
Pitzer picks up her dribble in a bad spot and then turns it over. Toot got the steal. Here's Carly Neufeld left open for a 3, and she connects. 10 points for Carly Neufeld now. Paola turning it over way too much on this end, and they're paying for it on the other end. There's a missed bunny by Jade Mead. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Maggie Kauk. Third number for Maggie Kauk.
And good news for the Panther fans. Ava Kale has checked back into the game after what seemed to be a tweak of that right ankle a couple minutes ago. She seems to be moving around pretty good now.
That's great news to see her back out there.
Panthers need to stop defensively here.
Yeah, big time. Carly Neufeld tries another 3. That one might have gotten tipped, but it got bothered nonetheless. Rebound was down to Kale. Tried to find Kauk inside and another turnover. That time Foster tried to force that one in. And a blocking foul called on Maddie Pitzer. That's her third personal foul. Going to be the 4th team foul on the Panthers.
Baldwin's doing a good job of running the floor. The Panthers are having trouble keeping up with the pace of the Bulldogs. And now a tough foul there on Ella Foster on the shot from Neufeld. That's the 3rd on Foster, so that's now 3 starters for the Panthers with 3 fouls apiece.
Yeah, fouls really starting to pile up for each team really, but especially the Panthers. First shot down and through for Neufeld.
As Audra Downham and Abby Ediger check in for the Panthers. Both Pitzer and Foster go to the bench. Bulldogs start to separate on now a 10-2 run to start the second half. And now another turnover.
Yeah, it's that full court pressure from the Bulldogs just really bothering Paola right now. They're having trouble even getting the ball past half court and into their half court offense. Coach Toot calls for an ISO. Neufeld will try to take it with her left hand, scoop one up, no good. Rebound down to Kauk. Ooh, then a turnover, a nice athletic steal from Reichard. She drives in, Puts it up with the left, gets fouled. She'll have 2 shots.
That looked like good positioning by Kalk there. Apparently got a little bit of too much body into Reichard. It's just the first foul, though, or that's the second now on Kalk.
I think for the Bulldogs, number 32.
Baldwin starting to do a really nice job converting from the line as Reichard drops down both of those shots.
Quick rest for Foster and Pitzer as both are back in the game.
And in fact, they're 12 of 14. Baldwin is from the line. There's more of that pressure. Pitzer trying to find some help. There's Kale. Gets it to Downham. And now Paola needs to settle into some offense. Nice screen and roll there. Just couldn't find her. Foster a little too high for Kale. Another turnover.
That was the right idea by Foster. Just a little too high for Kale to handle. Maybe that bum angle that hurt ankle for Kale played a little bit of a factor in that. She couldn't get couldn't get much leverage off the ground. Just tough break for the Panthers here in this third quarter, scoring just 2 points so far in the first 5.5 minutes. First 4.5 minutes, excuse me.
Yeah, Baldwin really starting to pull away here after a 3-point halftime lead. Now lead it by 13. Looking really good on this end of the floor. That was, I think, tipped by Kale. And Chloe Neufeld got the rebound, put it up, and no good again.
Nice recovery by Kalk. Got the block and rebound. Panthers desperately need to find a way to get the ball in the basket.
Kale tried to flip it up, no good. Here comes Carly Neufeld the other way.
Look
Everybody open on the 3-point line for Baldwin. They swung it around to Frost, and she finally missed one. Cal got the rebound, and Chloe Neufeld gets caught pushing her out of bounds.
A break there for the Panthers as Frost was wide open in the far corner. Just a hair too strong, and then a good athletic play by Kalk to get the rebound, stay balanced, and then get pushed out of bounds by Neufeld. See if the Panthers can finally get some offense going right here against this press.
They really are going to need to break this pressure and start getting some good shots up because Baldwin's really starting to stretch this lead out. That pressure defense is really bothering the Panthers. There's a 3 from Foster in the corner. That's too strong. Rebound ricocheted out of bounds off Fuller and will go Baldwin's way.
And that's unfortunate there. Fuller had great positioning on the miss from Foster, but you see that happen all the time. Those long shots tend to go right through players' hands, and that happened right there. Have to take a timeout.
Yeah, just not always expecting that shot not to hit the rim sometimes, and it can sneak up on you and surprise you. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. 13-point Paola deficit here as they led it after one quarter by 7. Since then, it's been all Baldwin.
It's basically been a carbon copy of the first matchup back in December where the Panthers started the game well, had the lead at the end of the first quarter, but then Baldwin really took off, and Paola couldn't recover. This has the same flow to that. Hopefully that could change. The Panthers need a run here in the last 2 minutes of this third quarter to get back in this game.
3 no good from the corner. Ediger the rebound. She's getting pressured in the backcourt by Bailey Smith. Nice job by Pitzer to break the pressure and see if Paola can't get into some offense here. Fuller's got it, looking in for Kale. He's got decent position, couldn't find her. Foster's waving for it on the other end. And a timeout's going to be called by Jamie Butler. So a full timeout. We'll take it with them here on Paola Sports Live. You're watching Panthers basketball.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
This is Megan Hill with Destination Fun Travel. We provide amazing vacation experiences.
Destination Fun Travel has a great team of professionals with over 100 years of travel experience, specializing in the Caribbean and Mexico, sending clients to some of the most pristine beaches in the world. The fun doesn't stop there. Ask about trips to Europe, Hawaii, Africa, and more.
Stop by or call Destination Fun Travel and we will get you on your way to paradise.
Get your next vacation started at destinationfuntravel.com.
Just 2 second half points so far from Paola, looking to get things going offensively. There's a turnaround shot off the mark from Kauk. Gets it back. That was actually Fuller that got it back in there. A three-point attempt's no good from Pitzer. Just can't buy a bucket right now.
That was the best offense, though, the Panthers have had in this second half. Good look from Kauk. And then an even better look from Pitzer in the corner. Just weren't able to knock it down.
Neufeld backing it out, starting some offense from the elbow there. Nice pass into Frost, who gets fouled by Pitzer and is going to have a couple shots.
That's just excellent offense by the Bulldogs. Tremendous back cut from Frost. Saw Pitzer was overplaying and then was cheating on the play, and then an easy backdoor cut, and Pitzer had no choice but to foul to pick up her fourth, by the way.
Yeah. Fourth personal with 1:06 left in the third. So she's going to take a seat. Back in is Audra Downham.
Frost hit the first free throw, by the way. Baldwin been spectacular from the free throw line. Like you said, just 2 misses.
Yeah. 13
so
to 15. That's, well, there we did it again. We jinxed them again, but pretty good so far. Been a pretty frustrating second half on this end of the floor for Paola. The pressure defense from Baldwin, as you can see in the corner, once again forcing a turnover. Just can't hardly breathe, let alone run good quality offense.
It's just Panthers just seem to be dribbling themselves into tough spots on the court where it makes it easy traps because you're on the sideline or baseline. Panthers got to find a way to get the ball in the middle of the floor to get some fluid offense going, but credit Baldwin for that, as they've really kept Paola off balance in this third quarter. And now that's 4 on Foster, as she picks up the foul near the midcourt stripe.
Yeah, man, the foul's really starting to mount. 2 of your main players here with 4 fouls, a lot of girls with 3 fouls. 18 fouls now as Neufeld back to the line where Baldwin has been really good, 13 to 16.
Peyton Williams checks in for the first time for the Lady Panthers, number 14 in white.
Another one good from Neufeld. She's 5 of 5. Misses the second. Rebound came down to Downham, but she's going to get called for a travel as she fell to the ground. Couldn't get rid of that ball there.
Nothing you can do on that. I mean, it looked like she got pulled down by Reichert, but maybe she did not, but nothing really Downham can do there. That's an unfortunate turnover there.
Reichert tried to flip one in. That's no good. Rebound down to Fuller. She's looking for some help. Gets it to Kale. Now Kale looking for an outlet.
See if the Panthers can get a bucket here before the end of the quarter.
Got 10 seconds. Got to go quick. So after 3 quarters of play, Paola trails this one by 15. You're watching Panthers basketball here on Paola Sports Live.
Farm Bureau has been a proud supporter of the Paola Panthers for more than 20 years. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Agent Rusty Walters and his team of Alicia Shea, Maria Dirty, and Brett Fisher take pride in the relationships they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, contact Rusty, Alicia, Maria, or Brett at 913-294-2737.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit Strode Ortho.
Ryan Hilmer, Caleb Butler with you here from Paola, Kansas. It's the 3-12 Panthers host the 9-6 Baldwin Bulldogs, and it's a pretty tight first half. Only a 3-point Baldwin lead at the half, but they have extended it out to 15 now as the Panthers have only managed to put 2 points on the board in this second half.
Yeah, just really sloppy offensively. The frustration level is at a peak right now for the Panthers. They just need to find a way to get the ball in the basket and try to get some momentum back. There you go.
Inside. That's a nice shot. Got good positioning. 7 points from Ava.
Maybe that'll get the Panthers' flow back in it. That was a good play by Ava Kale. Nice little kiss off the glass.
Riker dribbles into some trouble, gets it to Frost. Nicely worked around here to Carly Neufeld. Guarded by Downham. Frost finds Bailey Smith wide open up top. She drains a 3. It's really good ball movement from the Bulldogs that time, and got it to a wide open shooter, and someone who not necessarily the best 3-point shooter, not considered to be a threat from out there, but if you leave them wide open, they got to shoot it. And another turnover, and Carly Neufeld's going to have herself a layup. Got 15 points now, does Carly. That's unofficially 25 turnovers now.
It's not normally a good sign when you have almost as many turnovers as you do points.
Yeah. Kauk fires a 3, no good. Fuller, another nice rebound. She's had 3 or 4 just really nice, tough rebounds in there.
Good play by Ava Kale, draws the foul on the offensive rebound. And now 2 free throws coming for the senior center in Ava Kale.
Yeah, Reichert picked up that one, her second. Only the 5th team foul, though. Kale drops the first. She's 2 of 3 from the line so far. Got 8 points. Go along with 3 rebounds. She had 4 points, 8 rebounds in the first matchup. It's a matchup that's pretty even since 2006, going back the last 15 or so years. Paola leads the series between these two teams 16-15, but pretty even. Ooh, collision and a turnover there, and a foul called on Marin Frost.
Panthers defense really good there. Got the tip pass on the cross-court pass and then got to the ball first and drew the foul. The next foul will put the Panthers in the bonus. The Bulldogs are already in the bonus. And a timeout called by Coach Butler. That's her final one.
Yeah, it's going to be 30-second timeout. We'll take it with them here. You're watching Panthers basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Fourth quarter action here from Paola as the visiting Baldwin Bulldogs have extended their lead out to 16. Now it's been a tough second half offensively as there's Ava Kale. Tries to flip one up, no good. And Frost the rebound, she gets fouled.
That's on Kalk. That's her third. That's 9 team fouls on the Panthers, 1-and-1 coming for the Bulldogs. Just, like I said, frustrating second half for the Panthers, being outscored 19-6 in this second half. After what was competitive first half at 31-28.
Yeah. And honestly, just not enough shot attempts coming up on the offensive end for Paola. Way too many turnovers and just giving away free possessions. And a lot of those turnovers are live ball turnovers that allows Baldwin to kind of get out and run on the break.
1 of 2 at the line there for Frost.
Foster tried to drive in, flip it up, no good. Riker the rebound. She finds an open Lang in the lane, and she connects.
Bulldogs have put an emphasis on running the floor here in the second half. They've really worn the Panthers down.
Kalk missed an easy layup, got it back and put it back in though. That's 15 points and 10 rebounds for Maggie Kalk. A nice double-double game from her.
Yeah, they're going to get Kalk there for the block. That's 4 now on Kalk. 4 starters with 4 fouls apiece now for the Panthers as Kalk tried to sell the charge there, but she was clearly out of position and checked into the body of Reichert. Now 2 free throws for Reichert.
Yeah, double bonus now, 10th team foul.
Rare miss from the Bulldogs at the free throw line tonight.
Yeah, they've missed 5 now, but pretty good throughout.
Smale and Ediger check into the game for the Panthers.
Second shot up and good. 17 of 22 from the line for Baldwin. That's been one of the differences. Pitzer looking for some help. A 3-point attempt from Ediger. That's no good. Nice hard rebound. Wow. Yeah. What a rebound from Kalk.
And she may have hurt herself on that. Came down a little awkwardly, but what an athletic play by Kalk on the rebound and to put it back up and score. But she may have paid the price, though.
Yeah, I mean, what a stat line, though. Unofficial, but 17 points, 11 rebounds tonight from Kalk.
And she is in pain on that right foot. Putting no weight at all on that right ankle.
That's something that you hate to see. We saw Ava Kale kind of twist her ankle earlier and go out of the game. She was able to walk it off and come back okay, but that does not look good for Maggie Kalk.
Very little weight on that right foot as she got back to the bench. Hopefully it's nothing more than a tweak. Definitely don't want to see a major injury to anybody this late in the year.
So here comes Baldwin. They're up 16 with 4:30 to go. This was a pretty close game in the first half, back and forth. Paola actually led it through most of the first and part of the second quarter, but then Baldwin really amped up the pressure defensively, started forcing a lot of turnovers and getting out and running in transition, getting some easy buckets. And they've hit 8 3-pointers from Baldwin. That's also part of the difference. Being hounded was Carly Neufeld there, and so a full timeout taken by Coach Eric Toot. We'll take it with him. You're watching Panthers basketball here on Paola Sports Live.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Back here in Paola, Baldwin stretched out their lead to 16 here in the fourth. Ryan Hilmer, Caleb Butler with you here on a Tuesday night.
And like I said, the second half has just been a frustrating battle for the Panthers. Just 10 points in the second half. They've been better, though, in this fourth quarter. They've gotten better looks and have converted a couple times. We just hope and pray that Maggie Kalk is not seriously injured. That's been the story in this fourth quarter. Unfortunate injury to Maggie Kalk as she's sitting on the bench on the far side. It looked like it was either a knee injury or potentially an ankle or something on that right leg. It didn't look very good, but we just pray for the best that it's nothing serious as she's putting an ice pack on that right knee.
Meanwhile, second personal foul called on Abby Ediger sends Reichert back to the line. It's been a really nice game for Reichert and several Bulldogs for that matter, as they've put up 55 points here. A chance for another from Reichert.
She converts.
Yep, 15 points, 8 of 10 from the free throw line for Reichert. I mentioned she's a 47% free throw shooter on the year, but 8 of 10 tonight. That's a big improvement.
That'll get that free throw percentage up real quick. She's definitely going to be in the 50s now after this performance tonight.
Which, not something to still be writing home about, but she's on her way up for sure. There's Kale in the lane, no good. Offensive board, though, by Ediger, and that's foul, 1-on-1 attempt coming.
That's a good effort by Ediger. You're down 18 late in the ball game. You could very easily just say, oh, we're done with this. No, Abby Ediger said, give me that rebound, fought through 2 defenders, and earns the trip to the free throw line. It's a 1-and-1 for Ediger. And
no good, but we're going to get a foul on the rebound as a couple girls collided there. It was Toot and Pitzer. And
Toot's going to get called for the foul.
And she just picked up that last foul, too. That was her third, and this is her fourth, so really piling them up in a hurry.
And now it's 1-and-1 for the best shooter on the Panthers, and Maddie Pitzer.
Pitzer just 2 points, couple of rebounds, so a subpar performance from her standards as she misses that one. I think you hit the nail right on the head, though. Frustrating night, second half, especially for the Panthers here, as came out with such promise in that first quarter.
And Ella Foster just fouled out of the ball game there with 2:37 remaining. It'll send.
It's going to be Frost going to the line.
Yep.
So Ella Foster fouls out, 3 points. Final tally for her. Frost is, just like a lot of the girls, been really good from the free throw line. 14 points from Frost, along with 4 rebounds. A couple of nice assists as well on this end. Make it 15 points.
Main objective for the Panthers here is try to get some momentum going into Friday night as they travel to Eudora. You want to have some good momentum going into that ball game on Friday.
Pitzer's got a three-point attempt. That's off the mark, no good. It's a frustrating night. Continues for the Panthers.
Comes Hazel Downham into the game for the Panthers, number 5 in white.
She's a 5'3" junior. Be her first action of the night here.
You got both Downham sisters in the game, Hazel and Audra.
So got the Downham sisters for Paola, the Neufeld sisters for Baldwin. It's a family affair out there right now.
And Hazel picks up the foul. And that will send Neufeld to the line, the younger Neufeld.
That's one way to get your name in the box score, is pick up a foul right away. As Chloe converts.
As Carly's going to check out of the game as Emma Kate Lang checks in for the senior Neufeld. That's probably her last action of the night, if be my guess.
Second shot, no good from her sister, Chloe. Here's the freshman Downham. She gets
offensive foul.
They got an offensive foul, a moving screen perhaps, or
it is. It's on Ediger.
Yep, something along those lines. Third foul on Abby Ediger, the sophomore. Frustration continues. Don't go anywhere after this game, though. We'll wrap up what happened here, bring you some of the last stats from the game here, the final stats, final numbers, and then get you all set for the boys' game. Doubleheader action here on a Tuesday night.
As Hazel Downham picks up her second foul, it sends Chloe back to the line.
The 12-3 Baldwin Bulldogs on the boys' side come into tonight facing the 2-12 Paola Panthers. So Paola won their last two, though, or won 2 of 4 after an 0-10 start. So looking to get things back going on the boys' side.
The boys have certainly played some better basketball the last couple weeks, most certainly.
Second shot dropped for Neufeld. Yeah, the Baldwin boys ranked number 7 coming into play in 4A in the state of Kansas. So a tall task for the Panthers here in the nightcap of our doubleheader.
Hey, there you go.
Nice three from Audra Downham, yeah. Getting her first 3 points of the game.
There's a little confidence booster, morale booster going into Friday's game. Nice little three-point jumper from the freshman Downham.
Yeah, you mentioned they go to Eudora on Friday night.
And there's a turnover as Audra Downham forces a tie-up, and the arrow points to the Panthers.
Eudora has already played Paola once this year. Eudora won that matchup 56-51, but a pretty tight game.
That was a fun game that night right here in Paola. It was back and forth all day long. Neither team could really separate until very late when Eudora made a couple free throws to separate from the Panthers.
So revenge going to be on the minds Friday night for the Lady Panthers as they travel to Eudora. We'll have that game for you here on Paola Sports Live. Downham hit a 3 from out there. Pump fake and drives in. That's no good, but a battle for the rebound. Pops out. Another bunny missed. Opportunity after opportunity here for Paola.
Bodies flying everywhere. Downham hit another one.
6 points quickly from Audra Downham as there's some positivity going in to Friday night. Ultimately, though, going to end up a loss here for Paola. It'll be their 13th loss of the year. 3-13 is what they will drop to.
Hazel Downham just picked up her third. And that will send Neufeld back to the free throw line.
Yeah, Neufeld's been there a lot lately. Has 4 straight free throws there. She's 2 of 4. Make it 3 of 5. She's got all 3 of her points from the line here late in the fourth quarter.
Makes them both.
Downham loses that one off of her foot. Unofficially, I have 26 turnovers. It's usually not going to get it done. Going to have to clean that up on Friday night at Eudora if Paola wants a chance in that one. That one no good from Berg and then no good from Toot.
See if the Panthers can get one more shot attempt up here before the end of the game.
It'll be another turnover. 11th here in the second half, so they've improved in that sense. They had 16 first half turnovers, only 11 in the second half.
Just a game the Lady Panthers want to forget, flush it out of their minds, get ready for Friday night in Eudora.
Yep, 62-44 the final score here as Paola drops the girls game here on a Tuesday night by 18, but don't go anywhere. We'll have the post-game show for you. We'll wrap this thing up and give you some of the final stats and numbers from this one and then get you all set for the boys game coming up here in the nightcap of our doubleheader. You are watching Panthers basketball on Paola Sports Live.
In Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land with immediate openings for production technician starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
I hate Go Brawley. I miss satellite internet.
Go Brawley. You'll love us, but your kids might not. Call us today at 913-837-4678.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Welcome back here to Paola, Kansas. The Lady Panthers dropped the opening game of our doubleheader tonight, 62-44. The final on that one is the visiting Baldwin Bulldogs improve to 10-6 on the year. Paola falls to 3-13 as they drop their third straight. Paola just 1-9 now since the start of January, so going to be looking to get it back going again on Friday night at Eudora. We mentioned it before, but they dropped their first game in a really close, nicely played game here at home against Eudora, 56-51. That was on December 13th, and so Friday night revenge going to be on the mind of the Lady Panthers going to Eudora in that one. In this one, though, tonight was a pretty good start from Paola, 19-12. They led it after the first quarter and looking pretty good on both ends of the floor, especially offensively. They were executing really well, but then Baldwin started to turn up that pressure defensively about midway through the second quarter and held a 3-point halftime lead, did the Bulldogs, and they really extended that thing out in the second half, just kept turning over Paola over and over again unofficially. I actually have Paola at 27 turnovers for the game, and that is just not going to get it done. That's given way too many possessions away to the Bulldogs, and something that Paola is really going to have to clean up if they hope to be in that game on Friday night in Eudora. So we'll take a break here on the post game and run down all the final stats and numbers for you and wrap this one up as we got the boys game coming to cap off the doubleheader here on a Tuesday night from Paola, Kansas. The visiting number 7 ranked Baldwin Bulldog on the boys side come in, and welcoming them is the 2-12 Paola Panthers looking to get their season going. So don't go anywhere. You're watching Paola Sports Live here, watching Panther basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Community Pharmacy redefined. That's Vose Pharmacy in Lewisburg. Kevin Vose and his staff are redefining the expectations of a community pharmacy by providing customers with the most comprehensive and innovative prescription and wellness plans available, with a great selection and understanding of the latest treatments, including a wide range of Cannabis Naturals CBD products. Let Vose Pharmacy meet your family's prescription needs quickly and accurately. Vose Pharmacy, locally owned and operated. Call 913-837-3784 or visit vosepharmacy.com.
Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Lewisburg is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, service, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-837-4230. Visit them at 303 South Olive in Lewisburg or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, emergency services and 3 other locations in Lewisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians. Our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Welcome back to the post-game show here. Time to check the numbers and run down some of the final stats from the girls' game. It was a game that Paola dropped 62-44 in the end, but I'll run down the numbers first for the visiting Bulldogs. It was a really nice game for a lot of girls on that end of the floor. 62 team points. So you would expect a pretty good performance from a lot of girls, but it was a couple seniors, and Maren Frost and Carly Neufeld leading the way with 15 points apiece. Frost added 4 rebounds, and Carly Neufeld also had a couple of rebounds, but 30 points between the two senior leaders, and then Alyssa Reichert, a junior, added 15 as well. So 45 points between those 3 players right there. That's a big stat right there for you. That tells a lot of the story. 3 rebounds also added by Alyssa Reichert. Carly Toot had 2. Chloe Neufeld, the younger sister of Carly, had 4 points and a rebound. Bailey Smith added a 3-pointer as Baldwin knocked down, 7 threes. I said 8 earlier, but 7 3-pointers as a team for the Bulldogs as they win this game 62-44, and also 24 of 32 from the free throw line. That's a big number for the Bulldogs as well. As for the Panthers, their final scoring numbers, it was a really nice game from Maggie Kauk, who we hope is okay, because she went down with what looked like an ankle or a knee injury, something on that right leg, and she was not putting a lot of weight on it. So hopefully Kauk's going to be all right. She had a really nice game, however, 17 points, 11 rebounds, and followed by Ava Kale, a fellow a senior. She also had a pretty nice game, 8 points, 3 rebounds. How about Audra Downham? A couple late three-pointers from her. She put in 6 points, 3 from Ellie Smale, 5. I mentioned the 5 from Kale, 4 points also from a sophomore and Abby Ediger, and also 2 points from the senior Maddie Pitzer. But overall, and 3 from Ella Foster. I'm sorry, the senior dropped in a three-pointer as well. But overall, a pretty frustrating night for the Lady Panthers as they turn the ball over. I got it unofficially at 27 times, so we'll see what the official stats come out, but nonetheless, just not enough good possessions on the offensive end. As we wrap up the girls' game tonight and turn our focus to the boys, we'll take a quick break here and come back with some of the key matchups in this one and how we're going to be able to slow down the number 7 ranked Baldwin Bulldogs as they come in here with a record of 12-3, and they're pretty well humming coming in here. So we'll go over some keys to the game and matchups when we come back here on Paola Sports Live. You're watching Panthers basketball.
First Auction Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com. Community Pharmacy Redefined. That's Vose Pharmacy in Lewisburg. Kevin Vose and his staff are redefining the expectations of a community pharmacy by providing customers with the most comprehensive and innovative prescription and wellness plans available, with a great selection and understanding of the latest treatments, including a wide range of Cannabis Naturals CBD products. Let Vose Pharmacy meet your family's prescription needs quickly and accurately. Vose Pharmacy, locally owned and operated. Call 913-837-3784 or visit vosepharmacy.com.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawley.com to learn more.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
All right, welcome back to Paola. We're getting you all set here. Ryan Hilmer, Caleb Butler, getting you set for the second game of our doubleheader tonight between the Baldwin boys and the Paola Panthers. Baldwin comes into this game ranked number 7 in the 4A in state 4A rankings, 12-3 on the year, 5-1 away from their home court. They're returning 4 of 5 starters, including all-league guard Caleb Carr. He's number 13. He is a senior, and you will see a lot of Caleb Carr in this one because he is probably the best player for Baldwin, the guy that kind of stirs the drink, if you will. 17 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. 3 steals also is what Caleb is averaging. He was second team All-Frontier League last year, an honorable mention All-State. So number 13 is somebody that the Panthers are going to have to deal with tonight if they have any hopes of winning this one here tonight. Also, number 25, he's the big guy for Baldwin. 6'4" senior Sam Darnell is going to be another guy to watch out for, and really have to keep him off the glass because he is really the main threat on the glass, as well as Riker Grosner, number 11. He's a 6'3" junior, so a 6'4" and a 6'3" guy. That's really the size for Baldwin. Not much other than that, but a team that's going to really live and die by the three unless they can find a reliable inside weapon on offense. Carr likes to dribble in and drive a lot, but a lot of that is just set up, his fellow shooters, and they will just kind of stack that three-point line and look for open shooters to kick it out to. Really looking for some secondary scoring behind Carr, though. However, as for Paola, the girls dropped the first game 62-44. Boys coming in to this one, winning 2 of their last 4 after starting 0-10 to start the year. And as Caleb mentioned, they're playing a lot better basketball. On Wednesday, they won 43-41 against Lewisburg for only their second win in the last 4 games. Like I said, they started 0-10, but starting to play some better basketball. They were 15-8 last year, but lost 9 seniors from last year's team, as you well know, including the All-State do-it-all player Trey Malala. So Coach Ryan Oshel and assistants Kyle Patrick and Nick Timish, I believe, going to have to get back going on the winning side of things for Paola, looking to get these guys back going again. Paola in a bit of a rebuilding stage, you could say, but welcoming in a really, really good Baldwin Bulldog team tonight, and going to be a measuring stick for Paola and see just how much they've improved over the course of this season, because these two teams matched up in the first game of the year, and Baldwin won that game 54-36. So an 18-point victory for Baldwin in the first game. Paola is going to be looking for some revenge here tonight. We're going to take another quick break here and come back with the starting lineups and a couple more keys to tonight's game. You're watching Panthers basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required.
State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Auction Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit elliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Welcome back here to Paola. Ryan Hilmer and Caleb Butler here with you, getting you all set for the boys matchup. We apologize if we've been having any technical difficulties. Hopefully we've got those ironed out on the video side of things, and we'll get you all set here for the starting lineups. Should mention that the pregame show is brought to you by Elliott Insurance Group. At Elliott Group, they believe building strong relationships with their clients and their community is the best way to serve them both. With offices throughout the area and online at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. So as for those starting lineups as well, actually we're going to pause real quick for the national anthem. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on Paola Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. The law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
All right, national anthem over with, and now we are set for the starting lineups. First, for the visiting Baldwin Bulldogs, I mentioned they come into play 12-3 on the year, ranked number 7 in Class 4A in the state of Kansas. The starting lineup will look like this. Number 2, Joey Zembecki, a 5'9 junior. Number 12, a 6'1 freshman, Cooper Carr, the younger brother of number 13, Caleb Carr, who's a 5'11 senior. Also, looks like Riker Grossner is going to get the start tonight, a 6'3 junior, number 11. And then rounding it out for the Bulldogs, number 25, a 6'4 senior, Sam Darnell. As for Paola, getting the start tonight is a 5'9 sophomore, J.D. Troutman. Looks like also number 2, Patrick Reeder, a 5'10 senior. It's like number 10, Landon Taylor, a 6'1 senior. 23, Jet Osborne, a 6'2 senior. And one doesn't have his warm-up off yet, but I believe that's number 21, Cale Murdoch, a 5'10 senior. So a lot of seniors here in this starting lineup for Paola. And Caleb, I'll bring you in here. Didn't get much in the pregame from you, but you mentioned that Paola, they've been playing a lot better basketball lately over the course of this last couple of weeks. They got their second win in the last 4 games after starting 0-10. They won their last game 43-41 against Lewisburg last Wednesday night. And what are you seeing that's been better for the Panthers here lately?
Oh, they've been much more fluid offensively. The first 10 games of the year, they were just so choppy, couldn't really get anything going. But the last 4, 5, 6 games especially, ever since that game that we did in Bonner Springs, I noticed something there. And ever since then, the Panthers have been playing much more fundamentally sound. They're locking down on defense better. They're making shots. They're getting offensive rebounds. They're rebounding the ball much more efficiently. But they got their hands full tonight. Baldwin is very, very, very good. They're not 12-3 because of a weak schedule or anything like that, because the Frontier League is loaded all the way through every year. It doesn't matter. So this is a good competition. This is a good stepping stone for the Panthers to see what they've been. It was an exciting game last Tuesday night on a buzzer beater to beat Lewisburg, so hopefully that carries over into this one tonight.
100%. We'll see what we get tonight from the Panthers as the opening tip is won by Baldwin. And here's Caleb Carr, the senior leader. Number 13 flips it across to a junior on Riker Grossner.
And the Panthers are going to have to do a tremendous job on Caleb Carr. He is definitely the best player on the floor on both sides.
You see him driving in, picking up, or drawing a foul there, I should say. That's the first team foul. First foul on Landon Taylor, the 6'1 senior. And then another foul immediately after that. That's going to be called on Jet Osborne.
That's on Murdoch there for a push.
Okay.
On Grossner. Tough start to the game for the Panthers. 2 fouls in 20 seconds.
2 quick fouls. That one, you're right. They got Murdoch, his first, second team. Here's Zembecki in the corner. Joey Zembecki turns it over for Baldwin. Here comes Paola. I'm sorry, that was Taylor getting hounded up the floor, and he turns it right back over.
Sloppy start to the game for the Panthers. 2 fouls on the defensive end. They force a turnover, but then they give it right back. See if the Panthers can slow the game down. Baldwin really wants to get out and run. Panthers are going to have to slow it down.
Almost another turnover, but Cooper Carr gets it back and takes it in. The freshman with his first 2 points of the game gets the scoring started.
How many times you see that? That's basketball right there. The ball gets deflected and takes a perfect bounce right to Cooper Carr for the easy layup.
Reeder, a nice find there to Osborne. A mid-range jumper for the first 2 of the game for Paola.
Good shot by Jet Osborne. Nice little 10-footer from the short corner. Tie the game up at 2.
Here's Joey Zembecki, and he and a lot of Bulldogs are really good from the three-point arc. He misses that one.
Joey Zembecki was the player of the game in the first game of the year with these two. He was awesome off the bench. Or he was a starter, sorry. He was awesome when Caleb Carr got in foul trouble early in that game. Joey Zembecki stepped up big and really helped the Bulldogs win in that one.
Yeah, big time. He had 18 points in that first matchup of the year between these two teams. So be looking for number 2, Zembecki. There's the number 2 for Paola. Patrick Reeder getting into the lane, drawing the foul, and he'll have a couple of tries from the line.
And I believe that's Caleb Carr picking up his first foul. Like I said, he was in foul trouble the entire game the first time these two met. It'd be big if he can get in foul trouble again.
Yeah, and that's kind of been Caleb's bugaboo as I've, for the most part, been covering Baldwin this year. As he is a really, really good player, but can start to get into some foul trouble, some silly fouls. Needs to get that corrected.
1 of 2 for Reeder as the Panthers take their first lead of the game.
Here's Carr working his way inside, draws a foul, and they'll have a sideline out of bounds.
That one's on Troutman for reaching in on Carr on the drive.
Yeah, 3 really quick fouls, though, if you're Paola. And make it 4.
That's 2 on Murdoch now. Coach Oshel is not happy with these calls.
No.
A lot of tick-tackiness so far early in this game. Murdoch's have to come out with those 2 fouls.
Yeah, you can kind of tell, sorry, Caleb, but the way this game's going to be officiated is going to be a big factor. So if they continue to call it like this, there may not be a lot of guys left at the end of this game.
Not at all.
Darnell, a nice move inside. He lays it up and in.
Just so quick in the paint for Darnell. An easy kiss off the glass. Baldwin back in front.
Here's Reeder, finds Troutman. He's trying to create. Now a 3-point attempt from Osborne. That's good.
Jet Osborne's the best 3-point shooter on this team. He shows it right there. Big time basket. 6'4" Paola.
Yeah, Jet 8 points, 3 rebounds in the first matchup between these two schools. Already got 5 points here in the early going for the senior. Here's Grossner on the right wing, gets it to Zembecki up top. Nice recovery defense by the Panthers here. Bulldogs moving it around. Carr, no good on that one, and the rebound to Landon Taylor.
That was a tremendous possession on both sides. Tremendous ball movement by the Bulldogs, but the Panthers did sound defensively and did go one and done for the Bulldogs. And now it's 2 fouls on Carr.
Wow.
I believe that's Caleb Carr, picks up his second.
Yeah, and that could be a big factor here as the best player for the Bulldogs is going to check out of this game and sit down as Talon Torres, the junior, checks in.
And Caden Cohey and Eli Richmond check in the game for the Panthers. Micah Sanders is also in the game as well.
Here's Richmond, the junior, from the right corner, just checked into the game, as Caleb mentioned. Ooh, almost a turnover there. Nice job by Cohee to gather that one in. Pretty good ball movement here from Paola. Sanders driving in, tries to kiss one off the glass, no good. Over the back, going to be called on Eli Richmond.
A little bit too aggressive there for Eli, who wasn't in position. Went up over the back, and he's been in foul trouble most of the year as well. Hopefully that does not play a role in this one tonight, as he is a big-time force on the inside with his size.
Already the 5th team foul on Paola. Cooper Carr trying to maneuver into the lane, kicks it out to Grossner. Good recovery defense from the Panthers that time.
Panthers defensively are moving around efficiently with this great ball movement that the Bulldogs have possessed.
Here's Zembecki guarded by Troutman. Not letting him breathe. Here's the younger brother, Cooper Carr.
Ooh, that was close.
Yeah, almost a turnover there. Ref said he was bobbling it. Cooper Carr jump stop in the lane.
Charge.
And an offensive foul on Cooper will go the other way.
The Panthers' defense has been fundamentally sound in this first quarter. A lot of great ball movement by Baldwin there, but Eli Richmond steps up to take the charge on Cooper Carr. 3rd foul on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, just really good recovery defense that time from the Panthers. All around, everybody doing a nice job recovering and helping out each other. Richmond's got it as they break that light pressure from Baldwin. Man-to-man pressure defense from the Bulldogs as Taylor tried to flip that one up, no good. Rebound ends up out of bounds. We'll go the Bulldogs' way.
That was close to being off of the Bulldogs, number 10, Torres, but apparently Taylor's hand got in there before it hit the out-of-bounds line.
Darnell's got it now, working on Richmond. He flips it up and in. Nice move from Sam Darnell.
Not much Eli Richmond can do there. He didn't want to pick up his 2nd foul. Good use of body by Darnell to get that layup off the glass to tie the game at 6.
Ooh, that ball's lost on the inside by Taylor. He turns it over and then gets called for the foul immediately after, his 2nd.
That's probably a good foul there by Landon Taylor, as it may have been a breakaway for the Bulldogs, but it's also not a good foul, as it's 2 on Landon Taylor. 6 fouls on the Panthers in the first 5 minutes. It's just 3 for the Bulldogs.
A senior Braden Statham, number 32, checks in for Baldwin. As, yeah, you mentioned it, Taylor takes a seat for the Panthers.
Panthers doing a lot of switching out top on these screens.
Here's Statham, a 3 from the corner. That's no good. Rebound gets tipped out, and Cooper Carr has it. Zembecki tries a 3 from the corner, and that's good.
Joey Zembecki picking up where he left off in this first matchup. He had 18 that night. Had a couple 3-pointers in that game as well. It's a big first one there for him tonight.
Reeder trying to create, finds Troutman up top. That's going to be a foul on Sam Darnell down low. His first.
Darnell does not like that call, talking with the officials a little bit. Needs to be careful, a little more jawing, he could get teed up. So he's got to be careful with those when he starts arguing. Chad Osborne checks into the game as Richmond goes out.
Ooh, and there's going to be a errant pass from Cohee and 3rd turnover for Paola.
Just those unforced turnovers that really got to the girls in the girls' game, especially in the second half. Panthers cannot afford to turn the ball over against a superior team in the Bulldogs.
Here's Torres, another good shooter from outside. That's no good, and a nice strong rebound from Cohee.
Very easily could have been a foul there on the rebound. The Bulldogs are fortunate that there was no foul called there.
That ball's tipped and turned over. Back comes Darnell and the Bulldogs. Good ball movement here from Baldwin as they get it to Torres, who drives in with his left. Tried to kiss one off the glass, no good, but out of bounds to the Panthers.
That's good baseline defense by Jed Osborne. Good body control by Torres to not draw the charge, but Osborne with better defense, forcing the shot to go up over Osborne, and now the Panthers with possession, as that shot was no good.
Landon Taylor checking back into the game with those 2 personal fouls. Nice job breaking the pressure. Well, almost. Now they turn it over.
And out of bounds, I believe.
So we'll stay here. I was going to say they did a pretty nice job breaking that pressure, but then a nice deflection there from Baldwin. Paola just needs to run their sets down on this end of the floor. When they get into their half-court offense, they've done a pretty good job, get some good looks.
Said the Panthers just need to slow the game down. The Panthers do not want to get an up-and-down contest with Baldwin. And then there's an offensive foul on a legal screen.
Yeah, Micah Sanders, the sophomore, I think they're going to get him just moving a little bit on that down screen.
That shouldn't be free throws, as that was an offensive foul in the flow of the game. That could not be 1-and-1 there.
Yeah, that's a player control.
It's not a free throws?
Well.
Okay.
They don't care what we have to say, Caleb.
I guess not.
7th team foul, though.
Last I checked, only offensive fouls that are free throws is on rebounds.
We'll send the freshman Cooper Carr to the line. First shot's good. Cooper averaging about 9 points, 4 rebounds, 3 assists. Pretty good stat line from the freshman. Both shots good, and he's got a chance to be just as good, if not better, than his older brother, Caleb.
Certainly has potential.
There's some more of that pressure from Baldwin, and off the hands of Troutman, and another turnover, the 5th for the Panthers. So that pressure from Baldwin really bothering them.
Just what the Baldwin Bulldogs want the Panthers to do is to get sped up. The Panthers have got to find a way to slow the game down and make this a half-court game and not 94 feet.
And this is a time where Paola really needed to take advantage of Caleb Carr not being out there and being on the bench with those 2 fouls. And instead, Baldwin has extended their lead out to 5 here. As looks like they're content to play for the last shot of the first quarter.
Ooh, that's close to a travel right there.
That was nice back cut and fine, though. Torres tried to flip it up, no good. Rebound down to Richmond. 5 seconds here for Reeder. Needs help but traveled.
Just getting sped up a little too quickly right now. Hopefully the quarter break can do wonders for the Panthers.
Yeah, a couple of seconds here. Torres is going to try one. It's not going to count. Off the mark anyway. It's end of 1 here. Paola trails it by 5 to the visiting Bulldogs. You're watching Panthers basketball here on Paola Sports Live.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Grandma. I'm really sorry. I won't be able to make it today. I have way too much homework, and you don't have enough internet.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I need more internet in my house.
Well, you could have just called, right?
Oh.
Call Go Brawley today.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Welcome back, Ryan Hilmer, Caleb Butler, bringing you this game here tonight between Baldwin at Paola. 5-point Paola deficit here after 1 quarter of play. Looking to get things back started here in quarter number 2.
And Caleb Carr is back on the floor with those 2 fouls.
Here's Reeder, a 3 from the corner, and that's good.
Patrick Reeder doesn't shoot many of those. That's big time bonus right there for the Panthers. Good start to the quarter.
Yeah, it pulls them within 2, and now getting a steal and a run out. There's Reeder, missed the layup, but Troutman right there to clean up the mess.
Good hustle by Troutman to run with Reeder, not to just say, hey, that's going to be a layup. He's there for the putback and tie the game. Quick 5-0 run in the first 30 seconds to tie the game.
Great start to this second quarter for the Panthers. There's Sam Darnell working it inside. No good. Rebound gets batted around down to Jed Osborne.
That hit Murdoch right in the face.
Yeah, it did.
Fortunately, it bounced right to a Panther, but here's a turnover. Darn.
Yeah, Reeder almost saved that one and went off the foot of Troutman. 7th Paola turnover here in the early going, but a nice start here to the second quarter as they've tied things up here. 11 all, just underway in quarter number 2. Caleb Carr, as Caleb Butler mentioned, is back out there.
There's 3.
Wow, that's a big, big call, and that's going to be a big turning point in this game as number 3 on Caleb Carr, the best player for the Bulldogs. Hasn't played a whole lot in that first quarter. He's not going to play much here in the second.
He's probably done for the half if it was me coaching. He's just too aggressive at times.
And that's been some of his downfall, is sometimes driving in. He just needs to jump stop, be a little more under control, and gets way too many offensive fouls for as good as a player as he is. Here's Reeder on the inside. He's got Osborne, a couple of pump fakes. Back to Reeder, tried another 3, no good. Cooper Carr the rebound.
Just rolled off the rim. That's good offense, though, by the Panthers.
Roaster's going to try a 3 from the corner. That's no good. And back and forth we go here. Murdoch the rebound.
See if the Panthers can get it back in the lead here with the bucket on this possession.
Yeah, you see that kind of walk it up pace. That's the pace that Paola is going to want this game to stay at. Patrick Reeder no good from the elbow. Another rebound for Cooper Carr.
Good hands by Murdoch to knock that pass out of bounds. Richmond and Sanders check back in for the Panthers.
Here's Cooper Carr, the younger brother of Caleb, who's got 3 fouls and is sitting on the bench right now for Baldwin. Panthers have to take advantage of that as much as they can.
Panthers in a 2-3 zone, man zone defense here.
Looks like a little matchup zone as there's Reeder on Zembecki. Cooper Carr from the left elbow is no good, and rebound to Landon Taylor.
It's a tough shot, awkward shot by Cooper Carr there, not the shot the Bulldogs needed.
But really good defense throughout from Paola so far in this first half, and there's a nice job by Troutman to try to make his way through there. No good. Rebound down to Darnell. Here we come for Baldwin.
Panthers just can't quite get over the hump and get the lead. They've had a couple tries, just haven't been able to convert. That's going to be an offensive foul on Darnell. That's his second.
Yep, number 2 on Sam. You got it right on the money. So a couple of the key cogs in the system for Baldwin in early foul trouble here in the first half, and Coach Donnie Blanchett is beside himself over there.
Caden Cohee checks back in the game for the Panthers.
If there's a recipe for staying in a game against a good team like Baldwin, though, it's pretty much what's transpired so far, is you need to get Caleb Carr out of the game into some foul trouble, and Sam Darnell getting in 2 early fouls doesn't hurt either. Ooh, missed a backdoor cut from, looked like Cohee was open for half a second there, but here he gets it up top. Taylor tries to drive the lane, reverse lay-in, no good, but battle for the rebound.
Still loose. Baldwin's got it.
Yeah, Darnell comes down with it. 3-on-1. Here's Zembecki. Got fouled by Cohee. He'll go to the line.
It's good effort for both teams right there. Just good hustle. And Baldwin gets the bounce. And then they had a 3-on-1 break. And that's a good foul by Cohee, making Zembecki earn him from the free throw line.
First foul on Caden Cohee. Zembecki well short with his first attempt.
As checking in for the Bulldogs is Statham.
Second shot, no good. Rebound, Landon Taylor.
2 rare misses for Zimbecki. Panthers with another opportunity to get the lead.
Micah Sanders inside, flipping it up and in.
Lost the handle going up on the first one, but able to get Rowlett back, and the Panthers back in front.
Cooper Carr going to try a 3. That's short, no good. Good offensive rebounding position by Darnell, and he gets fouled over the back.
It's on Richmond. That's his second. That's 8 on the Panthers. 1-on-1 time for the senior Darnell. Fouls really piling up for both teams. It's now the 3rd Panther or 4th Panther maybe with 2 fouls. It's at least 3. But the big story so far in this one is Caleb Carr has 3 for Baldwin.
Yeah, 3 Panthers with 2 fouls. Landon Taylor, Cale Murdoch, and Eli Richmond now.
That ball caught every part of the rim and went in for Darnell. As here comes Reeder back in the game as Murdoch will take a seat.
Patrick Reeder had 11 points, 8 rebounds in that first matchup. Second shot good from Darnell.
Back even once again.
Been back and forth here early. A good game so far. Paola sticking around. There's Reeder looking for some help. Gets it to Osborne. Now the ball's getting swung. Left side, Cohee's got it. Cohee will try a 3 from the right corner. No good. Nice offensive rebound from Reeder, though. Puts it back up and in.
Good weak side rebound by Reeder, not giving up on the play. Goes to the other side, makes the bucket. Panthers back in front by a deuce. As the Bulldogs fell asleep defensively on the backside.
Oh, yeah, big time. And that's been another bugaboo for Baldwin as they're rebounding. Sometimes they can fall asleep on each end of the floor on the glass. And Paola, that can be one area they can take advantage of. Here's Statham going to try a 3 from the corner. That's going to roll in. So Braden Statham, the senior, dropping his first 3 points in. He's started to play much better as the season's gone on, getting some more playing time. Reeder, a left-handed lay-in.
How about Patrick Reeder in this first half? 8 points, I believe, for Reeder. He is a big part. Watch that elbow right there.
Grossner, a 3 from the top, no good. Rebound down to Landon Taylor, and Paola's holding their own on each end of the floor.
Panthers are playing very sound defense and timely offense as well.
Not turning it over too much on this end of the floor. That's been the big thing for me as opposed to the girls.
Good pass.
They got caught turning it over too many times as the 3 was missed, but a nice offensive rebound there from Cohee. He'll draw a foul.
No, they call an offensive foul on Cohee.
I did not see that one, but yeah, an offensive foul on Cohee, so that'll be his second personal. Now 4 Panthers with 2 personal fouls.
They say he hooked him. They said they did the hook, and we're going to have a timeout by the Bulldogs, 30 seconds.
We'll take them with them here. You're watching Panthers basketball here on Paola Sports Live.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Welcome back at 1 point. Paola lead here as the fouls start to pile up on both teams. 9 team fouls for Paola, 6 for Baldwin. Statham almost traveled, and they say he did. Only the 4th turnover there from Baldwin.
And like I said, the fouls are piling up, but the big story in this first half, Baldwin has less fouls, but half of their fouls are on their star guard, and Caleb Carr with 3 of those fouls.
Yeah, absolutely. That's been the biggest factor for me so far in this game is not having that Caleb Carr out there. There's a 3 from the corner. J.E. Troutman, yep. He's got 5.
And he doesn't shoot very many of those as well. This is good offense for the Panthers in this first half. See how they close it out in these final 2 minutes.
Right now, Baldwin's got to feel a little bit shell-shocked. They're not used to teams coming out and giving them the kind of game that Paola is right now. Good pressure defense from Paola. Got the hands up. Nothing easy. There's a nice steal by Landon Taylor.
Good backside help defense by Landon Taylor. Saw the lob coming, picked it off. Panthers can extend the lead right here.
From the corner, he's open. It's Murdoch.
Good.
Oh, I thought he missed it. That thing rolled in there. Cale Murdoch with a 3, and Paola extends their lead to 7.
The shooter's touch for Cale Murdoch. Got every part of the rim and dropped down. Panthers 7-point lead.
I tell you what, Baldwin's in some trouble tonight if Paola continues to execute like they are on the offensive end of the floor. There's a steal coming the other way is Taylor. He's got a 2-on-1, gives it up. Troutman lays it up, no good, but he got fouled. Caden Englert's going to take the foul, his first.
Panthers are flying around. They are playing some great basketball here tonight in this first half. 2 free throws coming for the sophomore Troutman to try to make this a 9-point Panther lead.
First shot off the mark from JD, the 5'9 sophomore.
Here comes Sanders back in the game for the Panthers, as in for the Bulldogs are Zembecki and Grossner.
One more coming here from Troutman. He's got 5 points here in the first half. 2 of 2 from the free throw line that time, though.
2 big misses there for Troutman. Missed opportunity for the Panthers.
But a 7-point lead, 50 seconds to go here in the first half. Much of this first half been played without Caleb Carr, the best player on the Bulldogs. Here's Cooper Carr, the younger brother, a 3 from the right side, no good. And another rebound down to Jed Osborne.
Panthers should take the final shot here with 30 seconds remaining. That's what Coach Oschel's screaming out on the sideline. Take the final shot.
Troutman's wide open in the corner, though. He's going to let it fly and then connect again.
Well, if you're not going to take that last shot, make sure you're wide open. And Troutman buries it in the corner. The Panthers was up by 10.
The Bulldogs are absolutely shell-shocked right now. The number 7 team in Class 4A is getting their money's worth here tonight in the first half. Cooper Carr, a 3, and that's good. That'll pull the Bulldogs within 7.
That's a big-time basket for the Bulldogs. The freshman Cooper Carr steps up and buries a 3 at the half. But an excellent first half for the Panthers, have the 7-point lead.
Yeah, what a first half from Paola. They lead this thing 26-19 at the half. The Rusty Walters Farm Bureau Financial Services halftime show is coming up next. Don't go anywhere. You're watching Panthers basketball here on Paola Sports Live.
Been a proud supporter of the Paola Panthers for more than 20 years. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, their number one goal is to protect you and your family. Insurance is complicated and not one size fits all. Agent Rusty Walters and his team of Alicia Shea, Maria Dirty, and Brett Fisher take pride in the relationships they build with their client members. Let them work with you to customize a plan that protects your livelihood and your future. To learn more, contact Rusty, Alicia, Maria, or Brett at 913-294-2737. Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back. Halftime here in the boys' game. Paola hosting the number 7 ranked Baldwin Bulldogs. Got the halftime show going on the floor. The halftime show up here, though, is brought to you by Rusty Walters Farm Bureau Financial Services in Paola. Rusty and his team have been serving Paola and the surrounding area for more than 20 years as your hometown agent. Farm Bureau Financial Services has the products to protect you with the service and customer care you've come to expect. Call 913-294-2737 or stop by and see them at 11 South Pearl in Paola. So Caleb, a pretty darn good first half there from the Panthers. They got a 7-point lead here and really on both ends of the floor doing a really nice job, but overall the biggest story for me is those 3 early fouls from Caleb Carr for Baldwin.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're Coach Oshel, you got to be absolutely tickled pink for what you saw in that first half. You got the best player on the floor in foul trouble. You were really efficient offensively. The defense, for the most part, was absolutely fantastic, limiting to one-and-dones for Baldwin Bulldogs. But hopefully that big shot by Cooper Carr there at the end of the half, instead of having a 10-point lead at halftime, it's 7. Yeah. Maybe that can get Baldwin going a little bit. The Panthers got to come out with some fire like they did in that whole first half. And hopefully that shot does not get Baldwin some momentum, because you know Caleb Carr is going to come out and be like, hey, the first half's on me, boys. I got us in trouble there. I'm going to make sure I don't get my 4th foul and put us in a deeper hole. But if you're the Panthers and you see number 13 on the floor, you go after him.
Absolutely.
You go after him.
You got to attack him on the offensive end and try to get him that 4th foul, get him back on the bench, because when he was on the bench, Paola really was able to take advantage and got some really nice looks on the offensive end. And how about J.D. Troutman? 8 first-half points, dropped in a couple of three-pointers. You mentioned not really the most prolific three-point shooter, but got open for a couple of those. Patrick Reeder added a 3. Cale Murdoch hit a 3. Jed Osborne. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 three-pointers from Paola in that first half, and that is part of the difference.
And the Panthers are not a good three-point shooting team. They have not been a good three-point shooting team all year. This is definitely the best output they've had from behind the arc all year long. Just see if that carries into the second half. The first 3 or 4 minutes are going to dictate how this second half is going to go. Hopefully the Panthers can save that momentum that they had for the majority of the first half, carry into the second half, and really put the pressure on the Bulldogs.
Yeah, I agree with you 100%. They are giving Baldwin all they want and more, and they're doing it and giving it their own medicine in a kind of way, because Baldwin a really, really good three-point shooting team, but Paola is giving that right back at them here. 26-19, halftime lead for the Panthers. We're going to take another break and come back and check all the halftime numbers. When we come back, you're watching Panthers basketball here on Paola Sports Live.
Stupid Go Brawley internet.
Go Brawley allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit GoBrawley.com to learn more.
Auction Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right. the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
26-19, Paola leads the number 7 ranked Baldwin Bulldogs here tonight. We'll go on a quick rundown of the first half numbers. First for Paola, only 7 team turnovers in that first half. Really nice job taking care of the ball. J.D. Troutman had 8 points, 1 rebound. Patrick Reeder, 8 points and a rebound, so 16 between Troutman and Reeder. They've been really good, the sophomore and the senior. No points, but 4 rebounds. Actually 5 rebounds for Landon Taylor, the senior. He's doing a nice job on the glass. Cale Murdoch knocked in a 3. He's got a pair of rebounds as well. Jed Osborne hit a 3 and another 2 as well. He has 5 points, 2 rebounds. Micah Sanders, 2 points, and Eli Richmond, a couple of boards as well. The Panthers have 3 guys, I should say. No, 4, I'm sorry. 4 guys with 2 fouls, so not really the foul trouble the Baldwin's in, but still a little bit of foul trouble for Baldwin. It was Caleb Carr with those 3 fouls, and no points, no rebounds or anything for Caleb, and that's really, really rare. For his brother, though, younger brother, Cooper Carr, 7 points, 3 rebounds. Joey Zembecki hit a 3. He's got 3 points. Sam Darnell's got 6 points, 2 rebounds, and Braden Statham added a 3 for Baldwin as well. It all adds up to a 26-19 lead here at the half. We'll take one more break and come back with the second half action. Here from Paola, you're watching Panthers basketball here on Paola Sports Live.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location.
All right, had to cut that break a little bit short as the second half action is right back at you here, and Darnell starts out the second half with a 2 for Baldwin and a chance for another from the line.
Yeah, that's the first time in a long time the Panthers broke down defensively. That's 3 fouls now on Landon Taylor, the best player athletically for the Panthers. Now has 3 fouls. He's going to stay in the game.
Darnell adds another. He's 3 for 3 from the line, got 9 points to Sam, but Paola still leads it by 4. Panthers did a nice job taking care of the ball, only 7 turnovers in that first half. Nice bounce pass and a backdoor layup for Landon Taylor.
First points of the game for Landon Taylor. Tremendous back cut and a layup. First points of the game for Landon Taylor.
Yeah, really need to keep that kind of ball movement and player movement as Darnell just slices his way down the lane for his 11th point.
Darnell doing his best job of taking over this game for the Bulldogs with 5 quick points to start the third quarter.
Paola going to want to stay patient on offense, look to get the best shot they can. Here's Reeder making his way through the lane, scoops it up with the left, no good, but the rebound's tapped out to Osborne. The 3-pointer no good from Troutman, and Zembecki clears it.
That would have brought the house down if Troutman was able to knock that one. That's the best time, though, to fire up a three is off an offensive rebound. It was a good look, just didn't make it.
Carr got cut off on the baseline. This ball's getting whipped all the way back around to him, though. He'll shoot a three from the corner. That rattles out, no good. Rebound to Osborne. Osborne, his fourth.
Well, that was tremendous ball movement by the Bulldogs. Unlucky shot for Caleb Carr, just didn't go down.
And I mean to tell you, this is not a spot that Baldwin's used to being in against hardly any teams. And this might have been a game where they were coming in thinking that this was going to go a lot like that first matchup win, a game that they won 54-36. But Paola's giving them all they want here. Darnell blocked that one. Here's Osborne from the corner, no good, and Cooper Carr the rebound.
Once again, an open shot, just didn't knock it down for Osborne.
Grosvenor passed up a three. They get it to Zembecki in the corner, and that's blocked out of bounds by Landon Taylor.
What recovery by Landon Taylor. It looked like it was going to be a wide open three for Zembecki, but Taylor comes out of nowhere to stuff that ball out of bounds.
Sanders and Richmond check back in. Murdoch and Osborne take a seat. Carr's looking for help. He almost got it tied up there, but gets it back. 4-point Paola lead. Here's Zembecki going to try another three. No good. Excuse me, and the rebound, Richmond.
Again, one and done for the Bulldogs. Good positioning by Richmond to bring that ball down.
Here's Richmond on the other end of the floor. Nice hook shot with the right hand. His first points of the game.
His touch is really good down low, too. His first bucket, like you said, Panthers up 6.
Darnell working inside, gets it out to Zembecki. He's missed a couple, now he misses another one. But the rebound, offensive rebound, Cooper Carr.
Oh!
Almost a turnover there. It was deflected out of bounds by Taylor. And he'll sit down as checking back into the game's Caden Cohey.
And Torres checks in for the Bulldogs.
Ooh, nice pass from Darnell back to Grosvenor on the inbounds.
They ran that play in the first half and got 2 free throws out of it. This time they get a bucket. Panthers fell asleep defensively.
First points of the game for the junior, Riker Grosvenor. Troutman, who knocked down a pair of threes in the first half, gets it to Cohey. A little floater's no good, and the 6th rebound for Cooper Carr.
Baldwin wants to get out and run. The Panthers need to play sound defense, make this a half-court game like they did the majority of that first half.
Yeah, they're doing a real nice job transition defense, getting back. They're going to call a foul on the floor on Eli Richmond. That's going to be his 3rd.
That was close to an offensive foul. I personally think Darnell got away with one there, but now it's 3 on Richmond, like you said. Yeah. Second Panther with 3 fouls.
2 early team fouls, and Paola going to want to try not to foul as much as they did in that first half. They really piled him up. Here's Caleb Carr, no good on a 3, but Darnell does a great job at that so many times as he'll tap out that offensive rebound, let his guys corral it. Gets it back inside, lays it.
Offensive foul.
Got him for a charge there, and I believe that was Jed Osborne that took that. Did you see?
It was indeed Jed Osborne that took that charge.
A heck of a play.
And that's 3 on Darnell.
I was about to say he got that one up and in. He's going to have a chance for another at the line, but Jed Osborne, a heck of a job by the 6'2 senior, standing in and taking that charge. Here's an open 3 from Murdoch. That's good.
Big time 3 in the corner for Murdoch. 7th 3 of the game for the Panthers, up 7.
Second 3 of the game from Cale Murdoch, the 5'10 senior. That 3 no good on the other end, but rebound to Leo Schoenberger. He's a freshman, just checked into the game. Darnell's got it, and he's going to be fouled and had one opportunity. It was Jed Osborne who got him.
Boy, Darnell is really taking over this game for the Bulldogs on the offensive end. It's just the first foul on Osborne, but another 3-point opportunity coming for Darnell. He's really trying to get his team fired up as he is the one that's keeping the Bulldogs in this game. And he misses.
Rebound out of bounds to Paola.
Yeah, that was off the hands of number 22, Schoenberger of the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Schoenberger, just a freshman, but he's got good size, 6'3", number 22.
Murdoch again.
Murdoch, no. A little strong that time. Schoenberger lost it out of bounds, however, it looked like.
Say Landon Taylor touched it out of bounds.
Okay, well, we'll go Baldwin's direction.
No, they're going to call a foul on Landon Taylor. It's his 4th.
That's a big call there, and then an unfortunate one for Taylor is, like you said, his 4th personal foul now with 3:24 left in the third. He's going to have to take a seat.
Oh, he's done for the quarter, and for most of the 4th quarter, most likely. That's a big-time blow for the Panthers.
Caleb gets it back from Cooper, works his way through the lane, gets fouled, a block. He'll go to the line for 2. That's number 2 on Jed Osborne.
Osborne tried to get there in time, but he could not. Caleb Carr still aggressive with those 3 fouls. He earns a trip to the line, can make this a 1-score game with 2 free throws.
Yeah, just a 69% free throw shooter, though. Caleb Carr, something he's struggled with, and he misses the first.
Here comes Troutman back in the game as Sanders checks out.
Going back all the way to 2006, this is just like the girls, a pretty even series. Paola leads at 16-15.
2 misses for Caleb Carr.
And the rebound,
Troutman.
Baldwin has never beaten Paola twice in the same season since 13-14.
Oh, wow, what a play
that was.
What a play for Reeder.
Flipping it up and ends Patrick Reeder. He's got 10 points and a chance at another from the line.
What a tremendous play by Patrick Reeder. The finger roll with the opposite hand and draws the foul on Torres. A chance to make this an 8-point lead for the Panthers with an and 1 free throw.
I mean, you look over at that Baldwin bench and some of their fans, and they are as dejected as it comes. Like I said, they are not used to this. And Paola is holding strong here. They got an 8-point lead.
This is a big final 3 minutes as the Panthers are going to take a 30-second timeout, it looks like.
Yeah, they're playing well, though. Up 8 on the Bulldogs, 36-28. We'll take a quick break and be right back here. You're watching Panthers basketball on Paola Sports Live.
The health. We perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us. One patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Welcome back, Ryan Hilmer, Caleb Butler here bringing you this one from Paola, Kansas, as the visiting Baldwin Bulldogs get this one down into Sam Darnell, and he flips it up and in. His 15th point of the game.
Darnell doing anything he can to keep his team in the game. Panthers need to find a way to get his 4th foul.
Yeah, absolutely. They still trail it through the Bulldogs by 6 here. Nice backdoor cut there and fine. Oh, Murdoch almost got that one to fall, but he'll go to the line for a couple.
Yeah, that foul's going to be on Englert. No, it's on Schoenberger, sorry.
They got Schoenberger, the freshman. Only the 3rd team foul, though, for Baldwin. Murdoch at the line. This is the first one short.
Not quite enough legs into that one. Just came up a little short. Another one coming from Murdoch. Can make it a 3-score game if he can make this one.
That one's short as well. Rebound down to Cooper Carr.
Caleb Carr scores to make it a 4-point game.
Yeah, first points of the game for Caleb Carr. First 2. If I told you his first points would come about 2 minutes to go in the third, you'd take that.
And it's a turnover for the Panthers. Baldwin starting to get a little bit of momentum. The Panthers got to find a way to stop it and get some baskets on their end.
Yeah, really got to be careful here. Close out this quarter on a high note. not let Baldwin get back into this. They just continue to get the ball down to Darnell inside. That time a nice defense from Osborne. But gotten back by Carr. He flips it to his brother Cooper, who lays it in.
A good first defense by Osborne. Forced a tough shot, got the rebound, but then turned it over. And now the Paola Panthers are going to have to take a timeout as Baldwin's back within 2. It's a full timeout.
Yeah, Baldwin fighting back into this one. 36-34 though. Paola still leads it here on Paola Sports Live.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the industrial park with cattle hauling and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Lewisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
1:50 left here in the third. Panthers holding on to a 2-point lead.
A 6-0 run by the Bulldogs have gotten it down to 2. It was 8. Now it's 2. And then there's a touch foul by the Bulldogs.
Yeah, hand check there. Ryder Nye, a sophomore that's checked into the game. Number 14 gets that foul. Paola doing a nice job moving off the ball, getting some back cuts and keeping the Baldwin defense honest. There's a nice little floater there from Patrick Reeder. He's got 13 points.
This is a big game for Patrick Reeder, the senior. Best game of the season for him. Big time shot there. Panthers up 4.
Grossner's going to try a 3. Too strong. Battle for the rebound is won by Darnell, and he puts it back up and in.
Panthers need to put a body on him. They have not put a body on him whatsoever in this third quarter. He has to have at least 12 points in this third quarter.
Got 17 in the game to go along with 3 rebounds, all offensive rebounds. Nice quick move there. And a kick out to Murdoch for 3. That's off the back iron. Out of bounds to Baldwin.
Good look for Murdoch. He was open, just didn't knock it down. And now the Bulldogs somehow, some way have a chance to tie or take the lead going into the fourth quarter.
Much better game, though, from Cale Murdoch. He was 0 of 13 from the field in that first matchup against Baldwin, but he's knocked down a couple of big threes here tonight. Becky to Grossner in the corner for 3. That's good. It's something you got to be careful of with Baldwin as they can attack quickly from 3.
11-2 run for the Bulldogs have gotten them back in the lead.
Murdoch thought about another one. He gets it to Patrick Reeder, who's had a nice game. 13 points from Reeder. Here's Troutman. Turned it over. Caleb Carr coming the other way. Up with the right hand. And won a blocking foul and an opportunity for another at the line.
Boy, a disastrous end to this third quarter for the Panthers. Had an 8-point lead, and now they are down 3, potentially 4 if Caleb Carr can convert the 3-point play.
Yeah, that's the danger with a good team like Baldwin, is they can come at you so quick and just turn games on their head.
The run is now 13-2 since the Panthers were up 38-20 or 36-28.
Free throw's good. That foul was on Patrick Reeder, his first.
And now it's a 13-1 run for the Bulldogs. 14-1, excuse me.
10 to go here in the third quarter. Paola's going to have to be quick here, get a good shot. 3-point attempt from Osborne's off the glass and iron, no good. But Paola ends the third quarter down by 4. Baldwin battling back to take a 4-point lead in this one. We'll bring the fourth quarter action to you. Don't go anywhere. It's going to be a good finish to this one from Paola tonight. You're watching Panthers basketball on Paola Sports Live.
There's a push, and it is a touchdown, Lewisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit GoBrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Back here live from Paola, a 4-point deficit here for the Panthers as Baldwin's gone on a 14-2 run to take a 4-point lead here. Paola Sports Live brought to you by Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com.
Just a disastrous last couple minutes of that third quarter for the Panthers. They were so efficient, up 8, had a 36-28 lead late in that third quarter, but then Baldwin really came alive and showed their presence. Panthers need a basket here. These first 4 minutes of this fourth and final quarter is going to go a long way to determine this one.
Yeah, either way, it's going to be an intense fourth quarter here battle.
And Landon Taylor's back in the game for the Panthers with those 4 fouls. He's been in foul trouble all night. The leading scorer for the Panthers this year has just 2 points with those 4 fouls.
Here he is, number 10, driving through the lane, flips it up, no good. Rebound, Riker Grossner. Up ahead to Caleb Carr quickly, and he's got 2.
Run is now 16-2 for the Bulldogs.
That's something that Paola did a really nice job at early on, was getting back in transition on defense, but that time Caleb Carr able to leak out. Patrick Reeder looking for some help. He finds Taylor, almost turned it over. A little just disjointed this possession feels offensively.
Panthers need to find a way to get the ball in the basket and end this run that the Bulldogs have been on the last 3 or 4 minutes.
Yeah, Eli Richmond working hard in there, trying to get some position. You see Darnell defensively. Nice patience, though, looking for the best possible shot. Here's Murdoch, gets a mid-range jumper to fall.
Good patience by the Panthers, like you said, on that possession. You get a good shot from Murdoch. He knocks it down, stops the run that the Bulldogs have been on, at least for the moment.
This has been the end that the Bulldogs have been much better executing, though, and large part of that is this guy, Caleb Carr, who airballs that 3. But having him back out there for Baldwin's made a big difference.
Well, that was a mistake by Troutman going under the screen, leaving Caleb Carr wide open, but he missed the 3 badly. And fortunately for the Panthers, no harm there. Panthers with a chance to get to a 1-possession game with another bucket.
Panthers trail it by 4, looking to crawl closer here with this possession. Cohee's got it, looking for a screen from Richmond. Now Reeder will get it back to Cohee in the corner. Looking for some help, got Richmond on the roll, and he just lost it.
Yeah, Richmond thought he was going to have a layup, went too quick with it, never corralled it, and it's a turnover for the Panthers, a costly one.
Zembecki an open 3, and that's good.
And that hurts even more. You had a potential layup on your end of the floor, and then turns into a 3-pointer for the Bulldogs by Zembecki on the other end. Timeout, Paola.
Yeah, timeout as Baldwin has extended this lead out to 7. They are on a huge run right now, coming back from a 26-19 halftime deficit to now leading this thing 47-40. We'll take a timeout here on Paola Sports Live. You're watching Panthers basketball.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com. Community Pharmacy redefined. That's Vose Pharmacy in Lewisburg. Kevin Vose and his staff are redefining the expectations of a community pharmacy by providing customers with the most comprehensive and innovative prescription and wellness plans available, with a great selection and understanding of the latest treatments, including a wide range of Cannabis Naturals CBD products. Let Vose Pharmacy meet your family's prescription needs quickly and accurately. Vose Pharmacy, locally owned and operated. Call 913-837-3784 or visit vosepharmacy.com.
Welcome back to Paola. Missed a foul there on Caleb Carr. That's a big one, too. It's his 4th personal.
He's going to stay in the game, however. So if the Panthers can go after him and pick up his 5th foul, that'd be a big-time break for the Panthers. But the guy that's really been a problem for the Panthers has been Darnell.
Yeah, absolutely. He's had a big game, 17 points, 3 rebounds for Darnell.
That ball was halfway down for Cohey, and it spun back out.
Ooh, a blocking foul called on Jed Osborne.
And that's going to be free throws for the Bulldogs. That's now 7 team fouls on the Panthers. 1-and-1 coming for Torres. 3rd foul on Osborne.
And Torres will go to the line. Only a 54% free throw shooter, though.
Cale Murdoch checks back in the game. Patrick Reeder is going to take a seat. Regardless of what happens, the Panthers have put up a valiant effort against a superior team in the Bulldogs. They have really given the Bulldogs all they've wanted.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you there. I mean, you mentioned that lately Paola has been playing a lot better, and they have really showcased that here tonight.
2 big free throws for Torres makes it a 9-point lead.
Still plenty of time, though, for Paola to battle back. Just over 5 minutes left.
In case anybody was worrying about the run that the Bulldogs are on, it's now 21-4 since the Panthers had an 8-point lead.
He needs a 3 from the corner. Bad, no good, though. Taylor tried to get the offensive rebound, couldn't get it. Here come Baldwin. Ooh, almost a travel from Grossner, but he lays it up and in.
And that extends the lead, the run to 23-4. Bulldogs really separating from the Panthers right now. Panthers are starting to run out of gas. There is time, but the Panthers need to start making some shots.
Yeah, they really need to get that 3-point shot going again. Here's one from Osborne. That's no good. That was one of the big differences for them in that first half, was making all those threes. Nice hustle there from Taylor. Almost got a steal.
Like you said, they hit 6 threes in the first half. I think just 1 in the second half.
Yep. That's been a big, big difference. So now Baldwin's content to just be nice and patient offensively, not force anything, and they'll call a timeout here, a 30-second one. Taken by Donnie Blanchett. We'll take it with him here. You're watching Panthers basketball on Paola Sports Live.
Are you looking for a trusted heating and air conditioning contractor? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
Baldwin has battled back to take an 11-point lead in this one. They were down by 7 at the half. Paola had a 7-point lead, but a big run here from Baldwin has put them on top, and with just under 4 to go, things are looking a little bit bleak now for the Panthers.
And Baldwin's going to play keep away from the Panthers, as there's no shot clocks in the state of Kansas in high school basketball. I really do think Keisha needs to look at that.
Yeah, I agree with you. There's a three-pointer from Talon Torres. He's got 5, his first 3 of the game. So that lead extends out to 14. Nice quick drive there from Caden Cohey, his first couple of the game.
Nice answer by Caden Cohey on the drive right down the lane. The C's parted, an easy layup for Cohey. like I was mentioning, I really do think Keisha needs to look at potentially getting some shot clocks in high school basketball in the state of Kansas in these situations. Now, I would be saying the same thing if Paola was up by 12 and doing the same situation. But I really do think they need to have shot clocks in here, like a 30 or 35-second shot clock, and that's just me.
Yeah, really just anything I think would help out. That's my personal opinion as well, as I've seen too many of these high school games just kind of turn into a drag late in the game, and you just no action or anything. And I mean, from the team's perspective, if you're going to set the rules that way and you're going to let us just run the clock out for 4 minutes, I mean, why not?
Absolutely.
Do that, but I mean,
it's the way it's always been. You get up by more than 2 possessions, you want to play keep away as much as possible and then make the opposing team foul you and send you to the free throw line so you can make some free throws. But it's just, you get good games like it was tonight. Most of the night it was really fought tightly close together, and then it just separates, and all of a sudden the game just goes to a low, and it just drags on and on and on. But it's just the way the rules are. Like I said, I do think a shot clock does need to be inserted in high school basketball. Absolutely.
Paola Sports Live presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. So a pretty disappointing finish to this one for Paola, but you mentioned it earlier, much better and nothing to hang your head on if you're the Panthers, because a really good team from Baldwin comes in here and you gave them everything they wanted and more, and had a lot of those Bulldogs over there pretty nervous about this one early on.
And no basket there for the Bulldogs as the foul was on the floor. It's the first foul on J.J. Crawford. That will send Darnell back to the free throw line for a 1-and-1. As it's 8 team fouls on the Panthers.
Crawford probably checks out of the game after committing that foul.
Misses. A rare miss tonight from Darnell.
Yeah, 3 of 5 from the line. Got 17 points, 3 rebounds, been really good. Nice play there from Patrick Reeder, flipping it up with the left.
Patrick Reeder having a game of his high school career with 15 points in this ball game.
Had 11 in that first matchup against Baldwin.
Right down there at the other end, there's Darnell again for the easy deuce inside.
Make it 19 for Sam. He gets called for the foul. He got Landon Taylor across the head, and Landon's going to shoot a couple from the line.
Well, Darnell does not like to get fouls called against him. Every time he's been given a foul, I've seen him talk to the official like, what I do. He's got to be careful. You get the wrong official, he'll tee you up.
Yeah, get the wrong official, having a bad day, not in the mood for it.
Exactly. A rare miss from Landon Taylor, the best free throw shooter on the team for the Panthers. It's just been a off night for Landon Taylor. He's been in foul trouble most of the night.
Yeah, he's got those 4 fouls, only 2 points, 4 rebounds.
And another miss. Just not Landon Taylor's night here tonight.
Usually much better. He had 12 points, 9 rebounds in the first matchup, but only a couple here tonight. Backdoor cut there as that ball gets swung to Zembecki up top. No good. Rebound coming down to J.J. Crawford, and then it promptly turns it over. Darnell for 2 more. 21 points for Sam Darnell, a new career high for him, surpassing his previous career high of 20.
Troutman short on the 3. Well, it was Zembecki. Zembecki the first night was the hero for the Bulldogs in the matchup. Tonight it's Darnell with 21 points, most of them in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, they just got him the ball down low. He got good positioning, and nothing really against any of the post defenders tonight. They did a good job trying to match up with him, but he's just got so many moves down there.
And Landon Taylor's frustrating night comes to an end as he fouls out with 1:28 to go. Just 2 points tonight for the senior Landon Taylor. A night that he certainly wants to forget going into Friday night against Eudora.
Yeah, they lost the first matchup against Eudora 40-35 right here. That was back on December 13th.
I believe it was the final game before winter break as well. That was a back-and-forth game as well.
Reeder from the corner misses another 3 short, but Troutman the rebound, puts it back up and in.
Coach Oschel's going to take a timeout. Nice play by Troutman to follow the miss and get the bucket.
46-58, Paola trails it here, 1:15 to go. We'll take a break. Don't go anywhere. We'll bring you the end of this one and then the final numbers after that. It's Paola Sports Live.
This is Megan Hill with Destination Fun Travel. We provide amazing vacation experiences.
Destination Fun Travel has a great team of professionals with over 100 years of travel experience, specializing in the Caribbean and Mexico, sending clients to some of the most pristine beaches in the world. The fun doesn't stop there. Ask about trips to Europe, Hawaii, Africa, and more.
Stop by or call Destination Fun Travel and we will get you on your way to paradise.
Get your next vacation started at destinationfuntravel.com.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Back here in Paola, Zembecki misses, but Cooper Carr gets it right back and puts it in. Nice game from Cooper Carr, the freshman. He's got 11 and 8. That one no good. Rebound down to Caleb Carr. Overall, though, a pretty hard-fought game from each of these teams and something Paola's going to take some positive notes from, I think, into Friday night against Eudora. Sorry about that, Caleb. Let me turn your mic on.
You're all right. No question about it. Panthers, for basically 3/4 of this game, really gave Baldwin all they wanted. Baldwin really pulled away in the fourth quarter, ending this game on a 32-10 run after the Panthers got out to a 36-28 lead. It's been 32-10 since for the Bulldogs, and that's why the Bulldogs are as good as they are. They just find ways to win games, in games that they probably shouldn't win, considering what's happened here tonight, but they have done very, very well in this fourth quarter.
Yeah, it looks like they're just going to dribble out the remainder of this clock, so Baldwin's going to improve to 13-3 on the year. Paola will drop to 2-13 on the year as this game goes final, 60-46. Paola drops this one. We'll take a break and come back with the post-game show and the final numbers in this one. Paola drops it by 14. You've been watching Panthers basketball here on Paola Sports Live.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land with immediate openings for production technician starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
I hate Go Brawley. I miss satellite internet.
Go Brawley. You'll love us, but your kids might not. Call us today at 913-837-4678.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call us at
913-247-3530.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Welcome back here to the post-game show as Paola drops both of the games tonight to Baldwin. The girls lost their game 62-44, and the boys dropped it 60-46. But Caleb, a really good performance for about 3 quarters or so, almost 3 quarters for the Paola boys. They really gave the number 7 ranked Baldwin Bulldogs all they wanted tonight, and definitely some positives, I think, to take to Eudora on Friday night for the Panthers here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. No question about it. I mean, the Panthers came out firing. They made all the shots basically in the first half, made 6 threes in that first half to take a 26-19 lead at half. And then as soon as the Panthers, there was at about 2:50 left in the third quarter when the Panthers got out to a 36-28 lead. But after that point, the Bulldogs ended the game on a 32-10 run to show their prowess as being the number 7 team in Class 4A. Just a dominating performance by the Bulldogs in that fourth quarter, especially. The Panthers ran out of gas, and the shots just did not fall like they did in the first half for the Panthers. But nothing to hang your head about whatsoever. Like I said, the last 6-7 games, ever since the Bonner Springs game, the Panthers have really turned their season around. They're playing a lot better. They got some stepping stones. They could be some problems once we get into postseason play. They could cause some problems for a couple teams, depending on who they get matched up with. But a lot to look forward to going into Friday night against Eudora. A valiant effort by the Panthers tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. Only 4 games left on the schedule. Only 1 home game. That's going to be February 17th here against Tonganoxie. That'll be senior night. It's the last chance to come out and see the Panthers here at home, February 17th. That's coming up 3 games from now, but on Friday night, travel to Eudora for a doubleheader, girls-boys doubleheader action there, a rematch with Eudora. So we'll take a break here on the postgame show, come back and check all the final numbers for you in this one. One more time, it was the girls dropping their game 62-44 and the boys losing 60-46. You've been watching Panthers basketball on Paola Sports Live. Don't go anywhere. We'll check the final numbers.
Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Prime Accounting Solutions in Lewisburg is here to help you and your business grow. From accounting services to tax planning, Prime Accounting is here to help you meet your goals and achieve your dreams. The accountants at Prime Accounting Solutions stay up to date on the latest news and information, ensuring the best options, service, and returns for you. Give Prime Accounting Solutions a call at 913-837-4230. Visit them at 303 South Olive in Lewisburg or go online to primeaccounting.net.
Rain Dance Studios is the area's newest dance studio with professionally trained staff, a brand new facility, and classes for every dance and tumbling level. Rain Dance Studios is everything you never knew you needed in a dance family. With an emphasis on customer experience, exquisite dance technique, and dancer confidence, Rain is the dance studio for every aspiring dancer. Come join Spring Hill's premier dance experience and get the royal treatment. Schedule a free 2-week trial by visiting raindancestudios.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the industrial park with cattle hauling and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Lewisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Welcome back here to Paola Sports Live, wrapping it up for you. Paola Sports Live has been presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. So we'll check the final stats here in this one. First, for the visiting Baldwin Bulldogs, it was all led by their senior leader, Sam Darnell. He set a new career high with 21 points, added 3 offensive rebounds to that one, went 3 of 5 from the line, and really dominated late in that second half and was really a big presence inside for Baldwin. So 21 points, 3 rebounds for Sam Darnell. Caleb Carr got 3 fouls early in the first half, sat most of that first half, didn't score, but then added 7 points and a rebound in the second half. Went 1 of 3 from the line. His younger brother, though, had a heck of a game. Cooper Carr, the young freshman, 11 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. Riker Grossner added 7. Talon Torres had 5, and Joey Zembecki knocked down a couple of threes for 6 points. Braden Statham, the senior, also knocked in a 3. Overall, ended up with 60 points altogether for Baldwin. As for Paola, the Panthers had a pretty nice game, fought throughout in this one. It was led by Patrick Reeder, had a really nice game, 15 points, 1 rebound. J.D. Troutman had 10 points, 3 rebounds, had a couple of threes. Caden Cohey added 2. Landon Taylor added 2 points, 4 rebounds. Cale Murdoch had 8 points, 2 rebounds. Jet Osborne, 5 points, 6 rebounds. Micah Sanders added 2, and Eli Richmond also had 2. So one more time, the final score in the girls' game, 62-44. As for the boys, 60-46. Paola drops both of the games here in the doubleheader, but back in action on Friday night at Eudora. We'll have that for you here on Paola Sports Live. So for Caleb Butler, I'm Ryan Hilmer signing off here from Paola. A tough night for the Panthers, but they'll be back in action on Friday night at Eudora. So don't miss that one, starting at 6 o'clock, the girls, and then followed by the boys. You've been watching Panthers basketball here on Paola Sports Live.
You've been watching Panther Athletics on Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at GoBrawley.com. Also by Elliott Group, Hers Incorporated, Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Laura's Orthodontics, and Miami County Dance Movement. Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.